Hello, and welcome to Dice Revolution. You usually see me on the other side of the table, but today we have a special one-shot episode. I am Rain, I am DMing it for today, and we have a guest character, Sarah, as well as our usual players, Hamish, Jordan, Thea. Let's do it.
I'm free from the shackles of DMing.
God, isn't it pleasant?
Only for a week.
We'll bring you back soon enough.
Take it away, Jordan, for whatever you...
Oh, well, yes. Well, normally I would roll to see who will get to do a random board game recommendation or video game recommendation. But this week, special stream, so Sarah will be doing it at the end of the
We're going to put
stream.
Sarah on the spot.
So in a few hours' time, Sarah will have that in her mind ready to go.
TikTok, Sarah. TikTok.
I think last time I already recommended Minecraft.
Yeah.
We've recommended it.
That small indie game?
Yeah, the small...
Yeah.
Small Indian. Small
Well,
Minecraft.
specifically a Minecraft mod pack.
Right.
Still mentioned.
Minecraft's been recommended quite a few times.
Really? Well, good.
Regardless.
Officially once.
TikTok, Sarah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Chess.
Huh?
You could always use my idea of recommending chess.
Have you heard of this?
But would you recommend chess? That's the
I
question.
do like chess.
Okay,
I do. I like.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this cool game called Connect 4.
I like Connect 4.
Guys, you're burning recommendations we could be using.
I'm sorry.
But, alright, we can take it away to introducing our scene. If we're all ready.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, you appear at the entrance of the Central Fairgrounds in the town of Lavandris. It's a medium-sized town where the fairgrounds is a big circular area in the middle of the town. Usually it's filled with merchant shops and stuff like that. There's a fountain in the middle. There's often parks set up there. But now the land has been cleared out to set up tents, stalls, even rides for a fair for the celebration of Unity Day. At the entrance, there's a lot of people, a lot of noises of kids shouting and smells of baked goods and stuff like that. And you see a halfling woman sort of near the entrance to the right, beckon you over. She seems to mouth something, but you can't hear what she's saying yet over the just cacophonous noise.
2 quick questions. Are we all together and do we all know each other already or not?
Not yet, but you're all gathered at a spot identified for all of, for what you applied for, so you all know that you're all here for the same thing.
Alrighty. Security detail.
Yeah, you volunteered as extra security for this event, but you're mainly needed for a meeting that's happening in the second half of the celebration, so yeah, you don't really know what you're supposed to do right now yet.
Okay, should everyone describe their characters and what they look like?
This is the correct place for the firework technicians, yes?
Firework technician?
Yes.
I do not believe so. This is a security... Unless I am in the wrong place, am I? This is where
I'm
security...
I'm a firework technician.
I would love to learn more about what you do.
Well, yes, I've been at it for quite a while. I've got a few different designs I'm hoping to try out this festival.
Well,
Assuming this is the right
I
place.
think you've found yourself in the wrong place, considering this is marked as the meeting grounds for the security detail that was aforementioned.
But let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe some wires were crossed and you were also told to meet here. That is also very possible.
Well, it is quite possible, yes.
Well, I would love to have a conversation with you
Well,
later.
I'd be happy to talk about it.
Great. Wonderful.
Right then. Oh, yes, sorry, I'm being terribly rude. You can call me Flash.
Flash?
Flash, yes.
Gordon?
Flash Bang, actually, but...
Flash bang. I see.
But yes, Flash is much shorter.
That is a
Would you like to describe what
very flashy name.
I am a tabaxi. You don't know what color my fur was originally. This color, at this time, it's soot-colored, presumably from exploding on various occasions. I'm a bit of a mess, but I carry an air of knowing what I'm doing. So,
Great. Wonderful.
Hey! Hello, follow me. You hear a very faint shouting over all the other noises, and you see the halfling woman now waving at you.
Oh, apologies. We will be there in a second. We should talk while moving. That is
yes, absolutely.
the best thing to do.
Yes.
What about you, sir? What is your name?
My name is Battlenos Tidenorth. I
Don't
was
know how
here
to spell
for the benefits of this situation.
Can you spell your name for me?
No, spell it. Bathimus.
Bathimus. Gotcha.
Yes.
And what does your character look like?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a black hair, like very like confident, or like kind of a bit a little bit insane because of kind of got like a crazy scientist thing kind of going on. But yeah, brown eyes, typically like cool.
It is about noon-ish.
Well, wonderful. My name is Esteban. It is good to meet you. Some people know me as the Wondrous Esteban, but my name hasn't gotten around too much. Speaking of, would you like to see a trick? And he takes out a deck of cards and begins to shuffle them. You see as he's shuffling them, he's very nimbly shuffling the cards. It looks like possibly he's moving the cards in positions as well as shuffling them, but it's too fast, you can't quite tell. And he fans them out for you to be able to choose a card.
Yeah, I take a card.
Look at the card. In fact, takes out a pen, sign the card. Wonderful.
I'm back.
Puts it back in the deck, shuffles it more. So, what is your name?
My name is Rialin, RIA''LIN. But if it is easier, you may just call me Ria.
Ria.
Do you want a visual description?
Yes, please.
About a 5'11"-ish drow figure, very lithe, has a rapier that comes to a fine point, but at the moment she's using it almost as a cane to move around. She has kind of like black hair that comes to a grey at the ends, and she's wearing like leathers and plate armor over the top of that.
Nice. I might as well describe myself while I'm here. You see that Esteban is a halfling that stands actually quite tall for a halfling at 3'5". He has scruffy blonde hair, which is mostly short, save for one long braid at the front that goes down to his chest. And around his neck dangles the symbol. I've used dangle and symbol. Dangles the symbol of Chiron. And on close inspection, the clothes and armor that he's wearing are old and dirty, tattered, like awful. But this is all covered with a pristine brown cape that he like actually ties up quite like over himself to cover his clothing. As he continues to shuffle the cards, he goes, okay, now, watch this. He lets go, and all of the cards drop out of his grip, except one just is stuck to his hand. And he raises it and goes, is this your card? And it doesn't have your signature on it, it's just a random card.
You are mistaken.
It's actually in your hand. And as you check your hand, you've got a queen of hearts, and it's got your signature on it.
My, most impressive
The
display.
queen, very fitting for a beauty such as yourself.
Well, you're quite the charmer, and
Thank you
I have
very
the
much.
card back.
Keep the card. My
She
gift to
pockets-
you.
She pockets.
Wonderful. And yourself, who are you?
You see, eaching out of the shadows is this strange hooded figure with what looks like hair at first, but you can tell it's now actually black feathers. Etches out. It goes, hello, I am a fireworks technician.
Well, thank goodness. I thought I was in the wrong place. At least there's one other idiot here.
And then pulls out to the halfling that you saw waiting, is this your card? And holds out the poster, which you had brought, asking for help. Is this your card?
It's your card.
I'm assuming this is the right place.
This is the right place.
Absolutely is. For
yeah,
fireworks technicians, yes.
As you've been walking,
I am a fireworks technician.
as she leads you through the fair, you walk past.
We should talk on moving.
You walk past what looks sort of like a cable car with propellers on the side, various stalls of food, a very colorful bar with drinks that seem too bright to be natural, and eventually you run into. She leads you to a space in front of a building where as you get there, it's a bit quieter now, and yeah, that's where you are now. You've given her the poster.
Yeah, I was basically saying, oh yes, hello, I'm here to work for you. And it's unnervingly in exactly the same voice that the halfling used to call out. In the same sort of thing, hey, over here.
Are you one of the entertainers?
I'm assuming this is the right place.
Ventriloquism. Is that what you practice?
Ventriloquism.
No, he's a fireworks technician.
Very
I'm a
good.
fireworks technician.
I believe he's a fireworks technician, if I wasn't mistaken.
I'm here for the benefits of the situation.
Oh, we're in the wrong place then, because I'm also here for the benefits.
I'm assuming I'm in the right place.
Yes.
Yes, I'm assuming you're in the right place too.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I do hope we
should talk while moving.
I do hope we will be to your liking.
I hope so. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jillian. I am in charge of you today. I am also in charge of the catering for the official dinner for some reason.
I expect a wonderful meal.
Quite the skill set you have there, my dear.
Wish I had the skills. Seems I'm just overworked these days.
Aren't we all?
And that's why I need you people. I will explain to you what is going on today and when you'll be needed. Right now, the representatives of 15 nations of Hilarious are in a meeting. This one is quite private, you won't be needed for this. Afterwards, they will be provided dinner, and then after that will be a second meeting where only some of the representatives from the countries will meet with some representatives from various organizations, and that's where you'll be needed the most. But I've only been informed a few minutes ago that I only need 3 of you for that, while the rest are needed to guard the outside. And let me just go check who's been assigned for what.
Very well. Take your time. Do not worry about us.
And she sort of sprints into the building.
Well, that is odd. They seem to have their wires crossed. They're inviting fireworks technicians here when they're not supposed to be here. They're not exactly sure who's supposed to be working where. It is quite the crazy situation.
Honestly, I prefer running it as it comes.
No, I'm ready for anything at this point.
Let the poor woman at least get her bearings. She seems frazzled with her many duties, and I'm sure she means well for now. So we shall see what she returns with.
Look, at the end of the day, as long as I get an opportunity to entertain the masses, I will be happy going home.
I am the same.
That's it, yes.
We are kindred
Are
spirits.
you a fireworks?
No.
I am a fireworks technician.
I love to entertain, you see.
That's wonderful.
Oh, that is great. We
I
will
did
get
see
you
that
on
card trick
splendidly.
before.
My, most impressive.
Do you have much success in your endeavors to well, do you make much money?
Well, I make enough to get by, try out new things, get to know the populace. Sometimes I get chased off, but
I see.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Would you like to see a trick?
Oh, what? Please.
All right then. And I'm going to take this staff and aim it at the sky. And then I'm going to create bonfire, but it comes out of the wrong end of the staff and appears at my feet.
That is impressive. I recognize the incantations that you are using. That is quite well practiced magic for you to be able to do it without much movement or effort.
And I'm going to jump. I'm going to start rolling on the ground because I'm now on fire.
Oh dear! I take off my cape and begin.
No, it's quite all right. I was holding the wand the wrong way.
Quite impressive.
I see. I do want
The
to.
trick worked though.
I do want to clarify to you before the tricks that I perform. I am able to use incantations such as you, but the tricks that I perform are without magic completely. They are called magicless wonders. So if you
Magicless wonder.
So if you were looking for someone who can do incredible things without the use of magic, you are looking at me right now. Just putting my name out there. Do not feel any pressure to hire me for anything. And do not mind the accent. Sometimes it slips out a little bit, but I'm trying my best. I'm very new here.
You've greeted me with a trick. He has greeted you with a trick. I only think it's worth completing the trifecta and me presenting you with a conclusion to the trick that you started.
Oh, I see.
May I borrow your deck of cards?
Well,
You may.
wait with bated breath. I haven't had many tricks done for me before.
I will say you have endangered yourself already by burning yourself.
That's
this
fine.
trick,
It was meant to
this
happen.
trick implies a modicum of risk, but there is no harm intended towards you. If that is okay with you.
Oh no, absolutely. Let's go.
She takes the card with her name signed on it, the Queen of Hearts. You said. Mm-hmm. Yep. She slides it back to the deck. She hands the deck to you. Don't actually throw it, but I want you to stand against the wall.
Yes.
And can I roll a sleight of hand check to slightly mark the card?
Yeah. That would be against your perception.
Can I also check for the perception?
Well, considering I'm proficient in sleight of hand related tricks, can I also just watch? I'm not going to call you out on it, obviously, because magicians never should call each other out on their tricks, but I would just...
Would you like to roll a perception check? And I assume you would like
Of course. Oh, might be in trouble. That's double digits.
I got a natural 20, so
23.
25.
Oh, okay. Right. Well,
27.
my perception is +2, so that's 13.
I might roll one as well.
If you want to.
Yeah.
I'm like Penn and Teller. I'm both of them.
Well, I would like you to stand against this wall here.
Magicless wonder.
I would like you to stand against this wall here, and on the count of 3, throw the cards in the air.
All right.
Yeah, you've noticed she's definitely done something with the cards.
I'm in awe. I love it.
Sorry, I rolled a 23.
Alright.
Oh, not well, yeah.
The world's
On the count of 3, you will launch the cards into the air.
Okay.
And I will throw, and she pulls out a dagger, and I will throw this dagger. No harm intended towards you, of course.
Yes.
And should all go to plan, this wonderful gentleman's trick should come to a beautiful conclusion, with the same card being procured out of a randomly assorted deck of cards.
All right. Ready when you are.
Well, take your place.
Yes.
3.
Yes. Standing. Yes.
And this, I assume this will just be an attack roll to aim at the marked card?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2.
Well, how do I decide the DC of a card?
I don't know. Up to you, my DM. This,
Okay,
Like
cool.
10, isn't there one on the inside of this? You can see like general things. 10's like average,
Yeah,
15's
it's
like
a
you have to be good.
Card mid-air. That's
Throwing in
fluttering
an effect.
about.
While moving.
Yeah.
You take into account air resistance and the effect that will have on
well,
the motion of
no.
the card.
Rain's a physics student. They're ignoring air resistance.
Yes.
That's engineering students. Physics students probably take it into account.
No, they
I
don't.
thought engineering students take it more into account.
Yeah. I have not used the phone app in ages. Where are my attacks at? Here? There we go.
We take it into account by going, we're assuming that air resistance is negligible.
Do you have a DC? I've rolled.
What did you roll?
26.
Okay, you succeed.
Okay. You see...
I'm going to set the AC of a playing car higher than 26.
You see Enriya pulls out a dagger, looks towards Esteban, gives a wink, and throws it.
My DC was 22 and you passed.
Oh my god.
And you will see, as the cards flourish into the air, one card directly above Flash's head gets skewered by said dagger and just
My, most impressive.
into the wall behind you. Well, if you would like to examine,
What do I see?
you take out the dagger and you see perfectly skewered through the center a Queen of Hearts with my signature on it.
Well, would you look at that? Do I get to keep this one now? Or do you want it back?
It is.
Oh, I bestowed it onto you. If you would like to bestow it onto him, that is perfectly
The
fine.
dagger I would like back, but if
Oh,
you would like
yes.
a card, that is.
No, I'll put the dagger back in the car. There you go.
Thank you.
Don't play with sharp things. I hurt myself quite enough already.
Very fair.
About now, the halfling woman trots back out the building. I see you've been busy.
We've been keeping ourselves entertained.
Explosively.
Yes. Don't mind the fire. It's part of the trick.
Anyway, you will either hate this or love it, depending on who you are. Seems they've decided to make a game out of this. I will be going around the events around the fair, and they already know of your presence, but I will be assigning them a point system in each of the places, allowing you to, I guess, compete with each other in the games, the sports, and whatever else. The highest 3 of that will be allowed indoors of the meeting, while the other 2 will be guarding the outdoors.
I see. This sounds impeccably exciting.
This sounds like a competition.
I love competitions. As long as they are friendly, of course. I do not want to hurt any feelings here.
Oh,
Of
no
course
worries.
not. It is adorable that you think you could.
Well,
Jolly good.
very good indeed.
How tall is Esteban?
3'5".
Well, that sounds lovely. Are we this competition, quote unquote, are we limited to if this is a competition to protect the denizens of the meeting, are we to play to the best of our abilities, use our talents, or are we limited to just the run-of-the-mill action present at those games?
Quite the crazy situation.
Well, you'd be limited to the rules of each game you participate in, as would be everyone else. But I'm sure being qualified protectors of such important people, you would be performing much higher than average.
Of course. Well, yeah, protectors, firework technicians, magicians. I didn't catch your trade, but I did catch your name.
I just happen to do some brewing work. Don't mind me.
A brewer, 2 firework technicians, a magician.
Average.
Ex-soldier. That's about it.
Magicless wonder performer is what I like to be called. For future reference.
I see.
Very well. To lean into a phrase that most of you then should be aware of, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, so the fair, where you are, the closest thing to you is that sort of cable car ride you passed earlier. On the opposite side of the big circle, basically, is another ride you saw that seemed to drop out of the ground, or drop into the ground into a tunnel, come back out in certain points. Other than that, you've passed various stalls of different kinds of games, a few food stalls, and a bar. And right now, you are free to go wherever you want and wherever interests you.
So can you just explain? They said there's a competition.
Yeah,
So are we having to take a stab at the fair games to
Yes.
see?
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand.
The Hunger Games, but a lot less lethal.
A lot less lethal.
Okay, so we're playing like fair games
Yeah.
to get points.
This is like Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which I love. Don't have about it.
So we've got like a variety to pick from.
I don't think the tournament itself, or the competition itself, has started yet. We're just roaming at the moment.
Yes.
I think we're
okay.
just passing some time
Okay.
before we actually need to get to work.
I see. Wonderful. Well, in which case,
I'm happy to go anyway.
Well, we do have quite a bit of time. I don't think the fireworks will be starting until dusk at least.
well, I must say I'm very interested in that bar. I'd say that would be one place I'd be wanting to
We're outside now, right? We went to meet her somewhere. We went inside while she was going further inside, and then we came back out.
you didn't actually go inside.
No,
It was just
I
in
don't
front of
think
a
so.
building in a more of a quiet area than the rest of the fair.
Understandable. In which case, if we're walking out in sunlight, Rio will pull out kind of like a stick and just twirl it a little, and it just turns into a little parasol.
An impressive trick. This is the Keiko who's still carrying under the hood. Like they haven't. Every time you've been walking around, instead of them following,
Would you like to join me
They just
in
go
the sh-
around like the edges of stuff in the shade.
Would you like to join me in the shade as well?
No harm intended towards magicless wonder.
You're welcome to join.
Yeah, I'd take a swig
You'd
of
be
one
good,
of
so.
my homemade creations. That is probably way too strong.
I've heard of your kind.
I've heard of your kind.
Lovely.
So, did you want to walk towards the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
If any.
Are you guys just walking together?
I don't see why not.
Yes, I will follow along.
We should talk while moving.
Yeah, you're
You
just...
want to speak, little one?
Assuming this is the right place.
Are you unable to speak for yourself? You only speak in echoes.
Echoes.
I think it's very endearing.
It is. I love it. Is this a thing of your species, or is this just something that you yourself can do?
Quite the crazy situation. I'm also in charge of the catering.
Well, I can help you here. This is a thing of my species. This is not a thing of my species.
This is a thing of my species.
I see. I see.
This is a thing not of my species.
Oh no.
No.
Which is it?
So, what is your name?
I am Esteban.
Some people know me as the Wondrous Esteban.
Exactly. Yes. You have a good memory on you.
Well, quite impressive.
Yes. I do believe so.
But let's not jump to conclusions.
I was not.
I would like to have a conversation with you. Esteban.
That is very nice.
Don't mind the accent.
Oh, I don't want that one to get around. That is something that I
Oh
only
dear.
entrust to
Oh.
close people.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Well, would you like to join us at the bar?
This is something of my species.
All right. I saw a little nod there, so I'm taking that as a yes. Let us
It's a
go.
crazy situation.
It certainly would seem that way.
It certainly would seem that way.
Yeah, you get to the bar. Running it right now is a eccentric gnome-ish man with big, poofy, twirly moustache. And he notices you. Oh, it's you lot. I've just been told about you.
You have?
Howdy, fella. What's your name?
My name has not been written.
Welcome to my pain.
I trust
What's the
that.
bar's name, Rain? Do you wanna... Yeah?
I trust that you've only heard good things, yes? Or at the very least, nothing bad.
Capricorn. Very nice to meet
I do hope we will be to your liking.
Sorry?
I do hope we will be to your liking.
You are rich now.
Oh dear.
Wonderful.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What if we threw some money at you in exchange for goods and services? How would that affect your mood?
It would certainly improve it.
Excellent then. Let's get right to it. What have you got?
We've got some local beers, some of the best wine from Cormyr, the islands, and if you want the good stuff, they're costly, but they're more fun.
Wonderful. I'll have the most flammable thing you have.
I see. What is my most flammable thing?
Just
No
some
carbon
70...
towards you.
Just
You
some
know what?
70
You've
proof
got
vodka.
some good quality choices here. I will have the same thing.
All right.
Two of the most flammable things you've got.
Yeah.
Well, I can certainly provide this drink in a way that makes it more flammable. And he hands a tall glass of it's a fruity gin cocktail with various flavorings of floral and leafy bitters and stuff, but he kind of lowers the amount so there's more alcohol content in it. As your demand for flammability, and at the end he adds a little drop of something from a round flask.
Can I?
And
Sorry.
he hands two of those to.
Wonderful.
Can
How much will that set us back?
That will be 2 gold each.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Each.
Yes. As I said,
You-
they are
We're all-
costly, but
We're all
they're
buying it.
fun.
Okay,
So
sure.
I'm
we're
not-
all getting one?
I'm not.
Each, as in the ones who
Oh,
are.
Yeah. You mentioned that you knew that we were coming. Was there anything on the house provided by our employers?
Well, you will get a discount on some services. These top shelf ones, I'm afraid not. But,
Oh no, of course not. Just anything you've got that could possibly be cheaper or...
yes, what might interest you?
Well, let's start at the bottom of the price range and go up.
Can I just tap your character on the... What was your character's name again?
Flash.
Gordon. Yeah, yes, Gordon.
Flashback.
Gordon.
Yes.
Gordon.
Never said Gordon.
Gordon.
That's what I said, Gordon.
Yep, Gordon.
I said Gordon out of character.
Taps you. No, you said Gordon in character.
No, I said Gordon.
I didn't know that. It's written down. Gordon. Taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah, because I corrected you. You were like, Gordon, oh, no, bang.
That's true, okay.
Gordon.
I
Gordon.
guess I know what Flash Gordon is in this universe.
Taps you on the shoulder.
Yes, hello.
Holds up a lit match. Casts suggestion. Points to your drink and says, "Chance to entertain the masses." I'd like you to set your drink on fire in some way or another. I like the bonfire. I don't know what I have to roll. The DC's 15 for suggestion.
Oh, okay. I think I need to
Wisdom
make
save.
a wisdom save against that bad boy. That's a 4.
Chance to entertain the masses.
Okay, your charm, you'll do that, but well. He hands Esteban a bottle of a very, very yellow-looking cider. This is usually 2 silver, but for you it will be 1.
I suppose that will...
Before you do that, don't pick something you actually want. Don't go for the cheapest. I'll pay. On me.
Are you sure?
Yes, go for it. Don't. Oh, I don't recommend drinking before a job, but I'm going to indulge myself in a light cider. If you want something, I'll pay.
Go one step up on the
price list, please.
What do you want? Don't worry about price. What do you want?
I am used to this quality of alcohol, so it does not bother me. I would not be able to tell the difference between the top range and the bottom range anyway.
Indulge the man.
Okay. He gives you a better looking cider. I don't know how they look better, but this one will cost you 2 silver.
Yeah, so 4 silver since I'm getting one and you're getting one. Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
You grow more beautiful by the minute.
Okay, do you want to set your drink on fire?
You can do whatever. I'm suggesting you pour it over yourself and then set it on fire, but that's up to you.
You said chance to entertain the masses.
Sure. That's all I can say. I can't tell you to directly set yourself on fire, but... you have a chance, you should enjoy it.
You know, I think I feel another trick coming on. And I reach into my pack and get out this, like, fucking alchemy kit. Gonna need to make this stronger first. And I'd like to pour the drink into the alchemy kit and try and distill it.
Oh, and my character goes absolutely mental.
Yeah.
Because,
You got it!
and I'm just like,
You're a brewer?
you're a brewer. Where is this talent coming
To
from?
take over my business here.
and I proceed to grab mine, like
think he
slowly
waves his hands
drink
up?
by, like
No. I'm just trying to make sure that this quality drink is worth its weight in gold. It was too gold. I want to make sure it's up to standard.
Oh, I'm certain it is, but...
Well, yes, I'm not. And unfortunately, I'm rather untrusting, so I hope you don't mind.
Of course.
What do I need to roll to try and concentrate the drink? Get anything that isn't burn out of it.
Make a small
You're
alcohol-based
proficient-
grenade.
Yeah, it would be like
proficient in alchemy.
Absolutely.
Okay, just a roll with intelligence and
I
proficiency.
want to make gunpowder. Of course, I'm proficient in alchemy. Cool. Just a roll and my proficiency.
and your intelligence.
And my intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 12. Up from a 7. Thank you.
Leather armor. 12 or 11? 12. Thank you.
No, 11.
Yeah,
Yes, I hold the match underneath it to try and boil off some of the excess.
yeah, you... let's say you have... doubled the alcohol concentration.
No loss. This character is supposed to
And,
get monthly anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it's certainly very flammable and alcoholic, and the fumes that have come from it makes you a little dizzy.
Wonderful. Right then.
Do you just drink yours, or are you intently watching?
Yeah, I'm
How long did you
watching
spell
with
last?
great interest.
Isn't it around?
I don't remember. I haven't
It
used
was
it.
a minute.
Suggestion.
I'll tell you in a
Oh,
second.
I thought it was French.
No, it's not command. It's suggestion. It lasts like 8 hours or something stupid.
Yeah, actually, I can leave it on. Yeah, it's basically whenever the trigger's met, so... Yeah, you're just doing it. Change 10
Do you want me to look up
masses.
suggestion?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
have
sure it's 8 hours from memory.
Wrathful Smite, not that one. No. Didn't it?
Always forget to put 5e at the end of things, so it just gives me the definition of suggestion.
Concentration, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even say immolate yourself. I said entertain the masses and gave you a match. So it's valid wording.
So for the
of
next
spell.
8 hours, you're entertaining the masses.
No, it only triggers once and then it ends.
Right, but you didn't say like for how long he had to entertain the masses. You just said entertain the
I
masses.
can also specify.
I mean,
It's,
like-
I'm just saying,
I
like,
think after he completes the task, it doesn't.
yeah, after you complete the task, it's done.
So if the masses are never entertained, the spell never.
As long as he considers the masses to be entertained.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Hell.
Well, I have finished my drink.
I don't know what you've done, and I don't.
I'm about to do a trick. Would you like to watch?
I am
Magic
very
less
intrigued,
wonder.
and I need to suggest you don't drink it, but I want to see what happens.
Right. Name your favorite animal.
You will either love this or hate this.
The pigeon.
A pigeon. Right.
The pigeon.
Are you sure it's not doves? Doves fly out from under my cape.
Pigeons, doves.
You must be one of the entertainers.
I am, yes. But please, sorry, I did not mean doves.
I would like to do I'd like to make clear a space on the floor and do an elaborate dance with the drink.
You should talk while moving.
And try to tactfully spill it in like the shape of a pigeon.
Okay. What the fuck would that be?
A sleight of hand, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Or performance, or both.
I don't want to make it both. I'd say sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Are there still flames around from anything?
There's about to be.
There's a smell
Right.
of smoke from the flames. But I'm assuming he just smells of smoke all the time.
You fucking pet flash, and it's just your hands covered in soot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a
Not a good roll.
11
Okay, you
after a +6.
you make what's vaguely a bird. You can't really tell it's a pigeon, but it's a bird.
When the drink's all gone, I'd like to put the thing down and go take my staff and just bap it on the ground, casting firebolt at point blank into the light alcohol.
Is the floor made of wood?
Not for long.
Bang. In the bar or like
Yeah, in the bar.
I've retreated to the entrance.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
watching me glue from the
backed up.
shadow.
The two of us have backed up.
Behold, a pigeon!
in that?
Bang!
You would have taken this by surprise, but yeah, you've set the bar on fire.
Okay, so as this is happening, because I've been watching in joy and wonder at the thing. As it's happening, I'm assisting the performance a little bit by like quietly behind my cape. I just click my fingers, and as I do, the flames that as soon as they sprout into the shape of a pigeon.
Oh, a pigeon.
Like yeah, so I used yours as a base, but now I'm using control flames to sprout them
Actually
into,
make it a proper pigeon.
to make it a proper pigeon that goes, and as soon as it goes upwards, it all extinguishes.
Magic
Okay.
wonder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let me just explain how
And
this
I'd like
bar
to
looks
bow.
like. So, wait, I'll just explain how this bar looks like. So there is an indoor space, and then on the outside there's like a counter, so you can order from out as well. So you are still inside.
Yes.
Okay, so as the flames erupt, the gnome screams, and then he sees the pigeon, but he
screaming.
can't really
Pigeon!
he can't really decide how to feel since
no.
his life's work is about to go in flames.
It's
And
better when
then
yells
it
back
also-
out.
Don't mind the fire. It's part of the trick.
Then it's all gone.
What?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I thought so, yes.
Yeah.
My,
What was your name
very
again? Did you give us
British.
I didn't give you a name. No one asked me.
Excellent drink,
The
by the
Kenku
way.
and I.
Yes, thank you.
The Kenku and I just from the entrance of the bar just says, I'm very impressed.
I think I said that before as well. Oh dear, oh dear.
Do you have a bucket of water somewhere?
Yes, and he splashes it
My,
onto the.
most
I
impressive.
then click my fingers again, and now the water begins to move across the floor, just cleaning it gently with control water,
Oh my goodness.
and then it all goes back into the bucket.
Are you a magician or the fucking avatar? Make your mind up.
Both.
No, guys.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Yes, so
Quite the
after
skill
all
set
of
you have,
this,
my
so
dear.
I was,
Thank you
because
very
I was
much.
like watching with
Just sitting there drinking
great
like a normal
excitement,
person.
because like explosions and like drinking were both involved in the same situation. So my character proceeds to want to brew a drink. Like it's an extra like segment of for the drink that I've got that's very acidic, that will like basically make it it's way too strong for anything, because just purely out of the excitement of brewing.
Yeah.
And then
So you basically dump acid into your drink, and then do you drink it?
yeah.
So, Yeah, it's very sour, and it burns, not just from the alcohol. You think it's literally burning you from the inside.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy. There's already hydrochloric acid inside your stomach.
Yeah. Yeah. My character proceeds just for that.
And yeah, you drink it. It's quite a strong drink, even without your addition. But then you start looking around. On the table you're at, just on the corner, there's a crab. And then you look at the spot where the floor's been burnt. It's just sprawling with crabs. Just various kinds of various colors and sizes.
Of just
And-
crabs.
Yes, and then on the head of Flash, there is there's just a crab crawling from his neck up to his head.
Well, literally, no one else can see this.
Yes.
Just me. Yeah, so I see all these crabs everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's crabs everywhere. What am I going to do? Who's got the crab?
You are looking at me right now.
Flash.
You have a crab on you. What are you-
No, it was a pigeon, not a crab.
There's a crab.
If I made the pigeon, did you not see?
It's a crab.
It's quite definitely a
Now
pigeon.
my character. Okay, so is the ground where the crabs like?
Oh, please don't
no
set
one's
fireball.
around it, right? So it's just like a crack, like where the crab. I think crabs are coming out of.
It's not a crack. It was just
God,
a
you're
charred
good.
bit on the ground that's been cleaned up. But now, after the water vanished, there's just a pile of crabs there, and they're spreading out across the floor.
Oh my god! And they're all alive, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm freaking out. And I want to cast.
The bartender's just laughing his ass off, by the way.
I know.
He seems to know what's going on, but he hasn't said anything.
Obviously, we're going to do. We're going to cast. I think. Okay, so.
Don't say fireball. Don't say fireball.
I don't have any fire spells on me.
Oh,
I have ensnaring strike.
capture the crab.
Yeah, capture. I'm gonna
There's
try.
a bathroom in this bar, right?
Hmm?
There's a bathroom or something in this bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just head out there for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
can I?
doing anything specific then?
Oh, well, in a minute. I'll tell you. I have, wait 1 minute and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I cast that on the crabs that are?
Cast ensnaring strike. Isn't that?
It's you cast it on your weapon and then you fire it. I think is
Oh,
what
is
it
it?
is.
So
I think.
you need to cast it on some weapon you have, and then hit the crab with the weapon.
Ooh, yeah. An axe.
The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of so you cast it like it's a preparation spell. So you cast it on your weapon and you go bam, and
Can
there
I,
it's
can I
an
cast it on my battle axe? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to get hit by a battle axe.
My character's not very
So what
smart.
does it do? Does it just like hold them still, or? Strike.
So, like the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at point of impact. Target must. It won't matter because there's no target.
Well, if you're attacking the one on Flash's head, then Flash is the target as it just goes through the.
Where are you attacking?
I was going to attack all the things on the floor,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking about doing something to this crab, but I'm not sure. I'm too scared to hit.
As soon as you take your battle axe out, the gnome, unless you hit without hesitation,
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
are you going in to attack the floor?
Yeah.
It's a merciless one shot. Everyone who dies goes home early.
Yeah, you don't really need to attack.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything.
Yeah, you hit the floor,
And that's it.
and
With a massive
I guess-
hole in the now scorched wood.
I'm now kind of after hitting the floor. I don't know if there's any consequence after or straight after doing that,
Me
but I just proceed to continue waving my
No
axe
barking.
around.
no, sir, just close
I'm
your eyes.
still doing it.
Sir,
I click my fingers, and as I do, the water comes out of the bucket once again and splashes in his face.
I'm still doing it.
yeah, after the water splashes on your face, there are no crabs, but are you still?
Oh, okay.
Why were you mid swing when the water splashed your
Mid-swing,
face?
yeah. And I'm just like,
Kind of hard to stop him momentum
Sir,
there.
wait, please, Just close your eyes. They will go away.
What is happening?
They're not real. They're just hilarious.
Just crabs. Ugh.
They're not real. But after they went away, like they've just disappeared from your vision. But if you open your eyes back up, slowly they just appear from random corners again. There's not as many this time.
I'm still going to go mental.
Stop! And
I think this is a lesson in informing your patrons about the side effects of your drinks.
they're funny.
I don't think he found it very funny.
I'm still like, I'm taking this very seriously.
And I don't think
I'm
your
gonna-
bard is finding it very funny looking at the fucking indents in the ground.
I don't mind drinking before a job.
There's just like a pigeon scorched into the floor.
No, I was like, and I'm just.
Yeah, I get a new bar every week. This happens for reasons.
I'm making indents in every
What
wall.
was his life's work?
His life's work, he just makes it every week. Every week he has a new life's work.
Or he's only a week old.
While you're doing that, he quickly prepares a different drink in a small metal cup with a kind of shimmering white liquid. And he tries to make you drink it, but because you're just flailing around, he just throws it at your face.
Okay. That's the second time something's been thrown into my face.
Yep. And now they're permanently gone.
Oh, they're permanently gone
Yeah.
now. Oh, okay. What is happening? Oh, there's no more crabs. What is happening?
They were never real in the first place.
What did you do? How did you get rid of the crabs?
They weren't there.
But there's no more crabs.
Exactly. Anyway, would someone like another drink?
I think we should be getting going.
Let's talk while moving.
Let's
Alright.
talk while we move.
That
Okay.
case,
I just feel compelled to entertain people right now, more than usual. We can do it here, I think. There's lots of people in here.
Well, my character proceeds to. Are we walking under the bar now?
I am going to stand
I
up
will
and begin to walk
suggest-
out of the bar.
Yeah, I'm walking with you, and I'm kind of like. I
I'll
wonder how I
suggest,
got rid of those crabs.
being a good sport, I'll suggest visiting the stadium for a match of Crystal Clash.
Crystal Flash. Clash.
Gordon.
I see.
I also recommend perhaps recompensating our comrade for emotional damages. He looks very distraught.
I'm still thinking about crabs.
I'm sure there's a lot of people at the stadium. Entertain the masses.
That was
indeed.
intended for the gnome.
Recompensating.
Look at the poor man.
Yeah, I'm just walking.
He's
across
distraught.
the room and
What
just
would
like-
you need recompensation for?
I'm still thinking about crabs.
Trauma at its finest.
I think he likes crabs.
Crabs.
You think that is a face of someone who likes crabs?
Gracious me.
Tell you what, next time you come here,
Would you like me to contact someone that you've been drugging people involuntarily?
alcohol is a drug. I've drugged people for
But
everything.
they sign up for it. They know the side effects.
Can I join in talk? Wait, do I actually? I need to check the subclass thing. Sorry, just a second. I'd like to join talking with you. Oh no, it won't make a difference. Continue. My bad.
Alcohol is a leisurely activity that people sign up for, knowing the side effects. The crabs were not. What if I drugged you without you knowing the side effects? Would you be?
Well, I told you it was fun, and it provided extra fun.
It was.
Did it?
It was
I thought so.
I'm still.
Well,
got my
this
axe
blade
out.
provides me much fun, but I don't think it would provide you much fun on that end of it.
Yes, but that is illegal.
Well, that sounds fair, doesn't it?
Exactly.
My character's still got axe out. Like. Yeah, I think my character has a
see?
A
serious
50%
problem.
recompensation would be.
You see, as he's talking, he's kind of behind him, like taking some of the weird ingredients off the shelf and putting it into a bag.
Did we all notice this?
We. I think most of us are very good at keeping our mouths shut for the right price.
Look, people,
What if we throw some money at you?
In reverse.
More money.
In reverse.
Look,
Most
people
flammable.
actually seek out this stuff. Whether
Right, but if they're seeking it out, then they know what's going to happen. He didn't.
The Kenku's just stroking the bar, whispering, most flammable.
all right.
Most flammable. Worth its weight in gold. Don't mind the fire.
Completely in your purview, of course.
And I can do it. It turns out, as part of this, I can frighten them by talking them, seed paranoia in their
I was
minds.
gonna say make a persuasion check, but
Yeah, or that too. This is either. I think it needs to be. It's against my spell save DC, but I'd also like to try and intimidate them by that. But
okay.
I'm gonna also help out while we're all doing this, since I'm seeing there's a lot of showmanship going on here.
because I was following.
I think
you,
it's high
so-
time we get over to the stadium. There
As-
must be a lot of people there.
As we're sort of leaving, I draw one of my deck of cards and drop the card to the ground. It is a Jack of Hearts.
it reaches down to pick it up. Is this your card?
And so the Jack of Hearts, a really buff-looking druid man in like wolf clothing, holding a large axe, is just now like standing at the door menacingly, and is like rearing up to swing at the door. And I go, "Oh dear! It sounds like all of this fighting is attracting the ruffians."
The ruffians. Ruffian. Rare. Where's the ruffian?
Yeah.
You will either love this or hate this.
Ignore the persuasion check, because
I did roll quite high on persuasion as well.
yeah. Because,
It's just three different
You've got a deck of illusions, just a standard persuasion intimidation check, and seed paranoia.
What does your attempt to frighten look like?
That's what I've been talking to him. Everything I've been saying, which is the repeated intones of
okay.
basically, it'd be very much a shame if your car set on fire. But I can't say that. I have to repeat what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, your attempt at manipulation and the sudden hunk that appeared, he just looks at the druid, places 2 gold on the counter, and runs to the back door.
Places 2 gold. Oh, well, in that
Yes.
case, we'll throw some money. And the Kenku hops over the bar and looks into the register.
Robbing people. Robbing criminals.
The druid starts making chase.
Oh shit! Hear high-pitched screaming.
I'll finish the 2 gold. Is there anything else I can get behind the bar in about 10 seconds?
He's taken the bag with him, but otherwise you can find just random like bottles of normal alcohols.
Anything spirit-wise?
Yeah,
Flammable spirits?
like
Flammable?
pure spirits.
Oh, something as strong as
I
possible.
mean, you can find alcohol.
That's all I'm really looking for. Or money.
You can find like whiskeys and stuff that are high enough in alcohol content. That's
Most flammable. I'm good, thank you. Pockets the gold, and the no, the card's not on the ground anymore, is it?
Yeah, the card is what's making the druid able to
Yeah.
be active. As soon as like the druid basically chased him until he sort of like rounded a corner or gone out a door or whatever, and then the druid just disappears.
harm
It sucks back
intended
into the
to.
card.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna like shut the door and lock it. Just be like, nah, you can stand there.
Esteban picks the card up off the floor and goes, "You served well." Rips it, puts the remains in his pocket.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's talk.
I think we've gotten what we want from here, so let us go, I think. To the stadium.
I tap the Kenku on the shoulder. You can keep the spirits, but I think you should return the money to dear old Bathimus.
Yeah, back in. I think my character's still thinking about crabs.
I hope you don't mind. He drops the 2 gold at your feet.
Well, thank you.
And walks off.
I was just getting ready for my new trick.
What is your name?
What is your name? Esteban.
If I gave you the alphabet, would you be able to spell it out?
Spell it out. Liar.
Your name is Liar?
Liar.
Liar.
Dove.
Dove.
Dove?
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
I give. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna actually
I
role.
also said dove.
I'm not actually gonna roleplay it, but I will say each letter of the alphabet.
No,
so that
that doesn't help.
Oh,
They
no?
can't do it. Lyrebird, eventually. It's something that they've been called. They've been called a lyre before, and they understand what a bird is. Lyrebird. Lyrebird.
With that, as we head off, we should probably take a break
Yep.
in the stream. So we will be back very soon. See you then.
Bird lyre.
welcome back. Our adventurers have just traumatized a bartender after he traumatized them. And now they have left the bar to head for the stadium. So yeah, in terms of like spatial awareness,
Yeah, how big is the stadium?
this is the worst map you have, but
Ooh.
you started in this cross, the bar was at this triangle, vaguely, and the stadium is the smaller circle. It's quite big-ish, but it's actually outside the fairgrounds if you consider the fairgrounds as this circle. Yeah, so you're about heading across around the middle to one of the ends right now.
Like how you gave up after my name.
What?
You wrote Flash down and it's like, alright, that's enough. That's all the names I need to know.
Yeah. I realized I can use just D&D Beyond and I am able to log in now.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Seeing the stadium ahead. Ooh. Much bigger stage. You need a much bigger trick. Let's see what I've got. I'm gonna look into my backpack.
Yeah, and there's a big billboard with the text, test your metal at Crystal Clash, and then some magical sparkly effects.
Ooh, this might do it. And I'm going to reach into my pack and get out this, like, barrel. You can see black powder sort of dribbling out of the crack. Yes, I think this will do nicely.
Why does everything come back to terrorism?
It's not terrorism, it's
in
a
character?
trick to entertain
Is that in
masses.
character? You better be. You tell me if something's not in character, because otherwise I will repeat it.
Do you want it to be in character? Do you want that as ammunition?
As a fireworks technician, I take it
I'm
upon
a
myself
fireworks technician.
to perform the greatest of tricks for the greatest of crowds.
I didn't actually look at the character.
Doubly so.
So wait, we've walked up to the crystal class.
yeah.
Have we
Yeah,
been
I
led
think
there,
I
or
think
just
we're
walked
heading
over
there.
there?
No, we're heading there.
You've been directed by the bartender, but you're free to go wherever. I think Flash wanted to.
I'm
wasn't interested.
very interested.
Sounds like a
Hamish,
competition.
test me one, please.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks. Yes, I would love to try out everything that we can here, especially since if we are doing it as part of their job, it will be free of charge, so we can try it out to our heart's content.
Well, I think the arena is where the fireworks display will be happening, so a dress rehearsal wouldn't go awry, I think.
I agree with that. Wonderful. I wonder what this Crystal Clash is. Is it a sport I have not heard of because I'm not from here? Is that the case?
Sounds like a competition.
Well, yes, I believe so. But has anybody familiar with the rules of Crystal Clash?
Are any of us familiar?
It is
I'm in charge of
kind
catering.
of a popular sport-ish. I don't think you know because
I've heard a lot of things. The whole thing, like, I should explain this. Is
Yeah,
that
what
character
is it
archetype
about?
is a list. Ah, they're a spy,
okay.
a criminal. They're just a
Yeah,
listener.
you might know it then. Yeah, it's like it's basically a duel, but you use fake weapons and you have a force field around you. So
Oh,
your
that
weapons
sounds-
can only
That sounds really healthy.
yes. So
Not
your
hard to sabotage at all.
weapons can only damage the shields around your opponent. There's a few rules to like the AC and health of the shields, but the weapons you have are pretty much just standard weapons that you're proficient in. Except there's also ones which is a choice you can have as your weapon, and instead of spell slots, they have charges, but they work pretty similarly. You can cast spells that you know with the wand, but if you use that wand, then the spells will only have effect on those shields.
Cool. This sounds like a lot of fun.
Points to it.
And, like,
Play with sharp
there's a-
things. Bigger trick.
I would love to, yes.
There's a big emphasis on making a show out of it. There's a little bit of audience participation in it too. Like, yeah.
Oh, so it's Jackbox. Everyone's voting.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, do you remember Spell Clash?
Yes.
Basically
Yeah.
Spell-
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I was gonna ask. Is it Spell Clash?
Yeah, it's Spell Clash, but not only Spell Clash.
Well, then, I'm going to sign up immediately. This sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, if it's the only one way inside, then I suppose I ought to too.
Well, maybe I will see you on the battlefield.
Oh, won't this be fun?
Yes, yes, yes.
Back
Well.
to the battlefield.
Dear, maybe I should enlist as well. It sounds most exciting.
What's the worst that could happen?
I
You
completely
blow up.
forgot.
Really, it doesn't hurt that much.
Because you two bought 2 of the fancy drinks, you have
Con save or
no. It's
Dis-
you have 5 points added to.
I didn't drink mine.
You didn't drink it, but just because you bought it, it technically counts. You have 5 points added to this game, I guess.
5 points already.
Yeah,
Were they informed of that?
It's pay to win.
yeah. I mean, your characters can think what they want, but you might get the idea that this is kind of a way of you to get them money.
Look, they had a massive coronavirus influx and they're just trying to boost their economy, man.
Like, they needed more manpower, but they invited pretty much random people to participate in the fair.
Oh, this is wonderful.
That's funny. Oh my god.
Right here then. I'm ready to start.
Yeah, my character just clenches the battle axe. Still.
Looking out for crabs.
Yeah. Well, I'm just ready for a battle at this point. Like, I've gotten over.
Who's enlisting for
exception.
this? What do they call it? Crystal Clash? I assume you are.
Yes.
You look excited. You look excited. And yourself?
Maya just gestures up to the stands. I'm here for the benefits of the situation.
Oh, don't be like that. It's all a spot of fun.
Plus, I
Keep
would
getting
like to see
involved.
2 pyrotechnics experts at work.
I am a pyrotechnic expert. Oh dear.
I would love to enlist your help. Imagine the display we could put on together.
No harm
Oh, of course not.
intended.
Again, it's all part of the show.
Quite the crazy situation. Rightio then, I'm ready to start.
Yeah, if you walk up to the counter, there's a half-elf woman at it. Oh, it's the volunteers.
Yes, we're here for the killing each other competition.
Yes,
Volunteers?
the paid volunteers, of course.
Paid. Yes. Throw money.
That depends how you do in Crystal. Stolen game.
Drugged.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's all a stolen game.
Well, yes, I would like to definitely sign up for this as soon as possible.
Mage
What's the
for
earliest slot you can get me on?
Are all of you interested? There's also a level of audience participation if you're interested in simply watching, or
Is there a doubles mode?
Ah, audience. Yes. Yes.
Doubles, triples.
Just double tennis? No, I'm
Audience
joking.
participation?
yes. So we have sensors all around the stadium, and depending on how much the audience is, I guess, cheering for one of the fighters, they may get different kinds of favors within their battle, and that may change throughout the fight too. Which one has different favors may switch between each other.
Well, I have an affinity for being on stage, so I would like to participate in the thing itself, please.
Of course. Do you have a stage name, or?
Oh, yes,
that's-
Wondrous Esteban.
Wondrous Esteban.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Sign me up.
All right. What would you like your name?
Announce me as Rialin, Bringer of Darkness.
I like it. It's thematic.
And I just twirl my little parasol at her.
And would that be all?
No, I think I am also participating. I'm Flash.
Flash.
Yes.
Gordon.
Consider me
Yes,
in.
Gordon.
Yeah. And what may you be?
How about the Northern Tide?
Sick.
And grabs the battle axe and kind of thrusts it up into the air.
And asking is just a Frankenstein of everyone.
You wait.
Seems as
You
though
say
we're
the Northern
friends.
Tide. Did you grow up in North
I feel
Revetria
compelled.
like I did?
Feel compelled?
Kind of in the
What is
northern
your-
areas somewhere.
I see.
I see. I had a troubled past. I'm
right.
not exactly sure.
Flash Gordon, bringer of darkness.
I
Flash,
see.
darkness,
I
reality,
thought I found
northern.
someone from my hometown, possibly, but
Well, possibly. I would love to have a friend from my own
Northern
town.
Esther.
this would be wonderful for me as well.
Could you repeat that?
Flash, Tide, Rhiannon, Northern, Esteban, Bringer. Darkness. Esteban. Flash, Tide, Northern, Bringer, Rhiannon, Darkness, Esteban.
If I call you Lord of Many Names, does that fit?
Lord of many names. Magicless wonder.
He
What
was
about
Magicless
Lyrebird?
Wonder.
You seemed attached to Lyrebird before.
Pigeon. Bigger stage, bigger trick.
Magicless Wonder it is.
Oh, that is trademarked, I'm afraid. I do not believe you.
Trauma at its finest.
Introducing Trauma at its finest. Pew, pew, pew.
No, let's not jump to the back of that. I don't think I have.
Right, I have all of you signed up. The game will be in about 20 minutes.
Why all the dithering about?
What?
I'm ready to go now.
Well, there's nothing going on now. It's a tournament. There's
Trauma at its finest.
other members and
I like it. It's thematic.
I think it suits you quite well.
Is there
Look,
another?
I'm not entirely disappointed. I'm just inconvenienced. Which is possibly worse.
Darling.
Look,
They've got
hello.
to amass a crowd to cheer for us. And then the show will be bigger and better than what you could do right now. And perhaps 20 minutes will give you plenty of time to assemble any contraption or any machination.
Or is there another fair game we can play in the
I
meantime?
think it
You
would
make
be
a
more like
compelling
10,
point, Lady
Actually,
Darkness.
I will recon that it's more like 10 minutes.
Could we have one of those buzzers you get at restaurants when your food is ready?
Darkness. You grow more
Yes,
beautiful
when-
by the day.
When you return here at the stage, there will be a coach to explain you the rules. They are quite simple though, and yeah, hope you put on a good show.
Well, in the meantime, I turn back and look and see if there's any nearby short fair games, you know?
Yeah.
Any small stores of games?
Ring toss.
Yeah, those sorts.
Is there a
ski
hammer
ball.
strength
Yeah.
competition?
Am I strength?
You know those like
Oh, yeah, like
ones
the
where like you ding it and then hit the bell.
Yeah. So you find one where you have to shoot darts at flying targets.
Oh, okay.
You do find a hammer strength thing.
Because my character's all for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do the flying targets one. That sounds fun.
But also around now, the first meeting that Jillian was talking about all at the
I thought this is the point that we're supposed to be guarding.
No. So there's a meeting, then there's like a
There's a
brief
meeting,
interlude,
and then-
and then there's another
yeah.
meeting.
And we're guarding the second meeting.
Yes, we're going to the
Guarding
second
the
meeting
second.
because they don't want anyone that's not their people.
I thought they were inviting everyone into the first meeting and only a few people into the second.
No, other way around.
So, it's sort of. So the people there, representatives of countries, representatives of organizations, and representatives of religions. So the first one is only all the countries,
Oh, I see.
And the second one is some of only the most powerful countries, along with the organizations and religions, to discuss some
Unity.
stuff in between.
Darkness.
Now, well, I'm going into the flying game, shooting flying things game.
Could I get a chance to go and have a look at who's going into the first meeting room? Like, just linger around and have this.
Yeah, so this is actually around when that first meeting is finished.
Oh, finished, okay.
You see people walking around, like, let's say, near the stadium. There's two dwarves surrounded by a crowd, which, looking further in, you notice they're dressed quite intricately, and you could guess they're two representatives, and the crowd is their escorts. They're talking about how they're looking forward to the dinner, which is quite soon. They have a little break now after the meeting, and that one of them is of one of the countries that are in the second meeting, but the one that isn't is kind of saying like, hey, I don't envy you that those folks you're gonna talk to, they're like don't know what word to use, but like basically he gives the sense that he sees the organization representatives as sort of con artists and not really
Liar pipes up. They are quite simple.
Yes. I didn't see you there.
It would certainly seem that way.
Yeah, it would seem so.
So, what is your name?
You don't know my name.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I need to think of a name.
Wow, you don't even know their name either. You're
Gordon?
You're good with dwarven names.
Oh no.
Rockham Stone Toss.
My name is Redtooth. I am the representative of the Emperor of Velastar.
Why are they dithering about?
We're simply having a break. He doesn't have red teeth.
That's right. He doesn't have red teeth, he's just called Red Tooth.
Yeah.
A cool name.
Is it?
Maybe I should have.
not to be
Sure, where
confused
you
with
get a
his
name
cousin
like that.
Bluetooth.
Blued.
Right here then, I'm ready to start.
What are you starting?
This is the correct place, isn't it? Holds up the same poster to try and...
You're one of... Oh, I guess I'll be seeing you at the next meeting.
Yes.
That is not for a while though.
I'm here for the benefits of the situation.
I'm sure you are.
Well, no harm intended. Most impressive.
Thank you. And sort of around now, his escorts don't really push you away, but like sort of stand behind him and start to
Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, Liar looks at them. Excuse me, quite private. You won't be needed for this.
They just leer at you.
Oh dear, you are looking at me right now.
How do you have?
He has an entire encyclopedia of things we've said this
That's
session.
crazy. Oh my god.
Addresses the dwarf, they are quite simple.
You know what they are.
What?
Forgot what he was gonna say.
And then offers, they are quite simple, free of charge.
You're free of. Do you want me to hire you?
Yes. Assuming this is the right place. You should talk while moving and gestures to the meeting hall, which you're about. It's the same meeting hall, isn't it? Did they go back into?
It would be in the same meeting hall,
Yes.
but it's not for a while.
Some people know me. Yes. Right
Okay.
place. Most impressive.
I mean, technically you're a god too.
Most impressive
so-
in a meeting. Yes?
I will be seeing you.
In a meeting?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
He's just trying to get rid of you.
Don't mind the accent. And now I consider myself to have access to the meeting room. Thank you. I'll return to the ground.
You already had access to.
No. I thought you said we only get to go into the meeting if.
Oh yeah. Well, during the meeting. But...
That's all right. Cool.
Okay.
I'm so good. I'm one of them.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, and I did get his name. Red Tooth. That was it. I mean, what would you say? Red Tooth something?
Just Red Tooth.
Red
Just
Tooth.
No, that was representative of what?
The Emperor of Belastar.
The Emperor. Thank you.
It's a dwarvish nation.
Is he the Emperor or is he representative?
No, he's a representative.
So I think it's Clan Velastar. Red Tooth Velastar.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Red Tooth of the Velastars.
Thank you.
So.
You wanted to go to the accuracy one, and you wanted to go to the hitty one.
Yeah. I still
Yeah,
wanted to do that.
You find it's sort of a store, but it's very open, and it has all these targets just flying around everywhere, and then people just shooting darts at it. Doesn't look very safe because if they miss, you don't know where it will go.
Right.
Presumably.
Well, can I please take a try at this wonderful game?
Of course, that the entry fee is 4 silver.
May I enroll as well?
4 silver.
Could we get? We are here as protectorates of the secondary meeting. I believe there was some sort
Oh,
of.
right, you're the volunteers.
Yes, I believe there was some sort of
Yes, that will be
incentive.
Paid volunteers.
3 silver.
3 silver? That is acceptable. Okay.
I would like to make an attempt as well. If that is agreeable, and I hand over 3 silver.
Lyra comes up and pats you on the shoulder. You grow more beautiful by the day, darkness. And you have a bardic inspiration. Ooh. It's a D8.
Oh, he's back.
I didn't even know you were a bard till now.
No, I know something about it.
So how does this work?
Well, you're given 3 darts, and you simply get to use all 3 of them. The number of targets you hit will determine the tier of prize you get.
Okay, and any target is okay? None are worth more than others or anything?
Yes, any target counts for the same. It's simply the number of targets.
How many shots do we
So
get?
what did you say the targets were again?
They're just like ring targets that are just flying around.
Oh, how they moving?
You
Some
don't know.
okay.
Okay, wonderful. Here I go then. Wondrous Esteban. Here we go. I throw the first dart.
Yep. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh.
the
My
darts are
dexterity.
simple weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dex weapons, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're dex.
Anything thrown is, I think.
Unless, no, some things are
Guessing
Some things are
you're
strength.
proficient in simple weapons.
I
like
would hope
most things
so.
thrown as strength.
Yeah.
I'm proficient
Yeah.
with darts.
Okay, cool.
So-
Yeah, it's dex plus proficiency.
Cool. Okay. That's a 10.
That does not hit.
Dang it. Alright, yeah, so. And it flies past, and so I assume it just like goes to the other side of the stall and like past the stall. Maybe almost hitting people walking by, maybe?
Yeah. It lands behind the ankle of a child that's just running by.
Oh
It
dear!
doesn't notice, but
I apologize for
other
that.
people do and look at the kid and then look at you.
I apologize. Will not happen again. Okay, here I go. Wondrous Esteban. Take 2. A little better, 14.
That doesn't hit.
Dang. Oh dear! Okay. This is much harder than it looks.
This one was quite above you. You aim it up and it misses and you don't know where it lands.
Okay, everyone, keep an eye out for any falling darts.
Do I see it in the air?
Make a perception check.
Perception. If I have the parasol out, it negates my disadvantage from being outside, right? for drow.
Alright, yeah.
No, it
Or
would
no?
negate the disadvantage for anything under the parasol. Everything else is still lit by sunlight. It's
Okay.
kind of like being in a dark tunnel and looking outside.
Yeah, just clarifying.
Sort of, yeah.
That will be a 16.
Okay. Yeah. So you see it fly up into the air, and it lands.
Before it lands, do I see it? Is what I'm asking, so I can warn someone if it lands on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is it about to land on anyone?
No, it actually lands on the wall of the bar.
On what?
Of the bar.
Okay.
The bar we're in.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
But now it doesn't have a bartender.
Yes.
It's no longer tended.
Third time is the charm. Okay, here I go. Come on, Esteban, you got this.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I just whisper, magicless wonder, and cast silvery barbs? You have disadvantage.
Fair enough. It's the same thing.
Ah, nice.
So 21.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
that hits.
You have advantage on the next.
Wonderful! Wonderful! Yes, it only took me some time to warm up.
This one target is still impressive.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you have your turn before we determine
mine.
your prizes.
You have advantage on the next one and a d8 for any of them.
Oh, you gave the advantage to her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Darkness. Beautiful.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hit your first shot.
Lovely.
Where does it go? Does it just pass through it and hit something else or not? Or if it
No,
passes
It's a
It's
solid
a-
target, right?
Oh, okay.
It's
I thought it was like a ring and it goes through it and goes.
Right. For my second attack. 27? 26, sorry. 26?
Yeah.
This isn't, just to clarify, this isn't part of our like assessment for the 3 guards thing. This is just preliminary, correct?
No, it undoubtedly is.
It is, or isn't? Because that wasn't clarified when that started.
I think
No,
everything.
anything we take part in here is fine.
Everything.
Yeah.
Jillian at the beginning told you pretty much everything is. This stall owner hasn't specifically said anything to you.
Okay. Well, I've already hit 2.
Yeah.
Can I take my third shot at disadvantage by looking away and throwing?
Okay.
And then I will use my inspiration on that.
Yeah.
13, 5, 18 plus. I do not know how to use this app.
3 and probably a few.
18.
So at least 21.
What the
7,
fuck?
25.
Yes.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Hit all of them.
Most impressive.
And that is what's the word they use?
Wonder.
Wonder.
Aha. I will add 2 points each of each dot you hit for both of your tabs. Other than that, you may choose out of the prizes. You have a selection of any. You have a selection of the tier 1 prizes. They're basically just like plushies and different wooden toys and stuff like that.
Wonderful. Is there like a little wooden boat? Even if it's a shitty little wooden boat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Um,
I will treasure this. Thank you very much.
is there
Yours are around the same. Some of them are a bit bigger, but pretty much the same thing. But near the highest tiers, there's like not weapons, but things that might qualify as practice weapons. Or
is it just a big spider plush?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll just take that.
nice.
This isn't quite a shrine, gesturing to the spider plush, but this will do while we're on the road.
Quite thematic.
Yeah. You were hitting the ground with a hammer.
You doing the big.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, my character's just like, wonderful! A perfect opportunity. Hello.
Hello. You seem like the type who knows what you're doing. He hands you the hammer.
Wonderful! I will give this a wondrous crack. And so,
You want to hit stuff?
yeah, so,
Hit stuff.
so do I have to just hit?
Yeah, so
roll
basically,
anything?
what?
Strength
Hammer
plus
is
proficiency?
strength. Is hammer martial or warhammer? So that,
A warhammer's martial, but a regular hammer is probably simple.
yeah.
And if it's like a-
regular hammer, I'd imagine is just like a one-handed tool.
Well, great clubs.
Well, no, even a regular hammer in like D&D combat is like a sizable head with a warhammer is like one of those dual-wielded like fuck off hammers. So yeah, up to you how you want to rule it. You're the GM.
I'm kind of imagining this one as a comically large Amy Rose hammer.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
Well, I think you're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be
Yeah,
proficient.
so proficiency plus strength.
Okay.
So 3 plus.
3 plus whatever strength is. Okay. I'm so scared. Oh, that 20.
Holy shit. So you hit a button, there's a rod with vines around it, and kind of looks like a thermometer. A red beam just shoots up, and then when it gets to the top, it explodes out into fireworks.
Oh, and my character's like, yeah, this is the greatest moment.
A few people walking by just look at the fireworks, then just keep walking.
And then I just take a celebratory swig of my little, like,
Yeah, you've been continuously drinking on the job.
yeah, I know it's probably
I
bad.
might make you roll constitution saves later. Not right now, but what's your con actually?
It's
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's four, like the whole con, or 14.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's decent.
I needed to make it high for this.
All right. After you guys do all that, actually you get 2 more points from that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So actually you would get 2 for getting over half, but because it's a nat 20, I'd give you 3.
3 points.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So you got 5. You're at 8. You're at 5. You're at 6, and you're at 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, and yeah, this is about the time they told you Crystal Clash would be starting. So, yeah, do you guys gather up?
Yeah.
I think it's time
Yes,
to
did you
head
wanna
back to
do
the
something?
arena.
I was just waiting outside. I went back to the tavern actually
Oh yeah.
to get some more of that very flammable liquor.
Okay.
I'm going to sort of pour it over my barrel of mysterious black powder. And then begin. What's that?
Blast gel.
And I'm gonna sort of like spend the rest of the time tying a rope around it so I can like fling it more effectively.
Yeah.
Or like a bottle of
Suggestion in ages ago, it's his fault.
alcohol, or
like a flail.
Okay.
So it's like a rope
imagine a
with a barrel on the end.
Yeah. Okay.
A barrel of alcohol-soaked
The whole thing was
gunpowder.
falling forward, sorry.
Okay.
The biggest show for the biggest crowd.
Biggest stage.
And I'm dressed to impress. But yes, I presumably will return to see me finishing that off.
My.
Well,
How impressive.
Crystal
I
Clash
hope so.
seems to have taken all our fancies, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, my character just goes, oh, look at the time. And just rushes.
Okay. So, you get to like the preliminary area. There's you 5 and there's 3 other people in it too. Just random people from the fair that decided to, because this is like a competitive sport, but this kind of thing is just for people to try it out. Maybe if you do really good, people might notice you, but otherwise it's just for fun. Yeah, so there's a human man that explains the rules to you. You have 5 options of shields. Physically, they just look like different items of, not clothing, like just accessories that you wear, and it generates the shield around you. But the strength of that shield depends on you in a way, and it's like resistance to weaponry and stuff. And you also have 2 choices in weapons that you're proficient in, or ones, in case you want to use magic. And the shield counts as one of them, if you want. They function pretty much as regular things, except they can only count the shields. The way the health and AC is calculated is a bit complex though. So, with the 5 choices in shields, you get to choose 1 stat that isn't Dex or Con. And the reason is the health of that shield will be your Con plus whatever stat you choose, the modifiers, times 5 plus 25.
Ooh.
I'll keep track of that for you probably.
Oh, good, thank you.
But and the AC is 10 plus your Dex plus the stat you choose. So your actual armor doesn't actually play into account.
You mean I went through all of that
Yes.
stress at the start of the stream?
Neither does your actual health. Well, sort of, since your con counts.
Okay.
And your Dex.
Is it modifiers or the actual numbers?
The modifiers.
Right. So the modifier from your con plus the modifier from the stat you choose,
Yeah. And
added
that-
first.
Yeah, and that one stat you choose needs to be same for both of the AC and health scores.
Right. And it can't be dexterity or con.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I know is I got a -1. I'm in trouble.
Ooh.
Well, then I will choose wisdom.
So
Okay.
I have a total of 3 times 5 is 15 plus 25 is 30, 40, right?
I will go
Could you repeat those formulas if
one
possible?
by one.
Yeah, I'm
So,
so sorry.
Esteban,
Yes.
you're choosing wisdom.
Yes.
So that's a total plus 6 modifier for your AC.
Mm-hmm.
So that's AC 16.
Yep.
And your health, that's a plus 3 modifier. So that's 25 plus 15.
So, 25 plus 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
40.
40 health. Nice.
Sorry.
Did you say plus 15 or plus 25 earlier? Or is it just plus?
25 is like base, and then plus 5 times like the modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
Wait, so health was what you said? It was con plus...
Con plus the stat you choose.
Yeah,
times 5.
times 5, okay. Plus,
Sorry.
plus 25.
Plus 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 40. How much did you say you had?
40.
I'll go through you one
40
by
health.
one.
What's your
Oh,
con?
fantastic.
My con
'cause
plus
my brain
1.
is broken.
And my wisdom is plus 2.
So, Ria, what stat were you choosing?
If it can't be dex or con, I'll go for intelligence.
Intelligence. Like, let me just bring up the character.
It's a +1 to intelligence.
Yeah. So,
So
so
HP.
your AC would be 15. And then your health is 45.
Okay.
Flash.
Yes.
So which stat would you like to use?
Let's go charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Wait, please. So your AC is 15 as well, and your health is 40.
40.
Yeah. So plus 3 modifier times 3, plus 25. And thematically, every 5 HP is like a little layer in your shield. So when you lose 5, it looks like something has shattered. But if you have remaining layers, there's still a shield left. Northern Tide. What stat would you like to choose?
So it would be logical to pick the best one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not Dex or Con. I'll pick Intelligence.
Intelligence.
So that's +2.
Okay.
I would give this a wondrous crack.
AC is 14.
Okay.
Like, it's not looking very confident.
Health
At all.
is
Oh no, so no deep beyond. Oh, is that your phone that does that?
It's a thing you can put up over the top.
From beyond or from your phone?
Okay.
No, from my phone.
Awesome.
then trauma at its finest. That's your official stage name.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't actually have your character sheet.
You
so-
don't, but I can tell you that my con is -1, my dex is +2, and my stat charisma is +4.
Yeah, so for this, -1s will count as 0.
Oh, thank fuck! That's cool. Damn, that's cool as hell. I was expecting to be way shitter then. Okay.
Yeah.
So my dex is my AC is 16, if I'm not
Wait,
wrong.
did you use 0.5?
Yes.
Okay.
We did get an ASI.
Ability score improvement at level 4.
Yeah, we're at level 5.
Yeah, I know. That's why you got the big charisma. Is that what you were asking about?
Yeah. So base
Yeah.
15 from point buy,
Yeah.
+2 from racial,
Yeah.
+1. Is that right?
Or from an ASI, I assume.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Have I miscalculated something?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made this character 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
So you said it was my concert. So what? 4 plus 0 is 4 times
Yeah.
5 is 20 plus 25 is 45, right?
Yep.
HP is 45. AC is Dex is 2
Yep. And
plus 4 6.
yeah. So it's
AC is 16. Cool. Yeah, just making sure.
Right, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, I thought I was going to be weak and squishy, but apparently I'm like, hey, as long as you don't make me hit with strength. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So that's your shields. So physically, each shield. So the ones.
So you said none of our pre-existing armor or pre-existing shields factor in, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sarah's very
But you
upset.
can there
I
are
went
shields you
through
can
all
have
that
as one
stress.
of your shields.
Right.
It's okay.
Um,
At least I know how armor.
yeah. So the things you wear that generate your shield. If you're using intelligence, it looks sort of like a crown.
Ooh, my
If
character
you're-
would love that. It's like,
Yeah. If you're using wisdom, it's sort of I forgot their names, but things that go
Circlet?
circlet. Yes.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. If you're using, I think
Charisma?
charisma is like a choker,
Mhm.
and then strength was. I don't think any of you are using strength, but strength was like basically pauldrons. But they'll effectively do the same thing.
Lana takes the trigger. I hate this.
You can't say I'm a fan. Really doesn't suit my style.
Simple.
this makes me ready for battle.
Yeah.
Simple.
And yes, the other part is choosing 2 weapons. They can be shields and they can be wands.
So it can only be 2, and it can be either shield or weapon. Okay. Shield weapon or weapon.
Wait, so what's
Yeah,
the
shield
what's the point of
weapon.
choosing more than one weapon?
If you have something like defensive duelist or something that allows you to wield twice.
I see.
Yeah,
Or
have,
a
I'm
weapon and a
two-weapon.
wand.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you
So
say
you gotta-
So
gotta
with
choose-
one,
how do the spells
I
work?
actually have made homebrew items for the ones. There's ones for full spellcasters that give you 16 charges, and then for half spellcasters, which is only the northern type, which give you 8 charges.
I'm technically a half spellcaster.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you are. Yeah. Artificers
sorcerer?
are weird.
I thought you were a sorcerer.
Not artificer.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to play an artificer, but didn't.
No idea.
So the wands only
So
allow you to
do you-
spell. Sorry. The wands only allow you to spellcast if you can already spellcast, right?
Yeah, and you can only cast the spells you already know.
Wait.
What? How does that interact with innate spellcasting? If
Innate.
they're like, if it's like a
Darkness from Drow.
darkness.
Yeah.
Wait, so does this mean I understand? So the wands let you cast spells at the shields, right? At the shields that people wear.
Yeah,
Okay, what if I just want to cast spells at the people?
that's illegal.
No one told me. No, you didn't tell me the rules. You said there was 5. I was very clear about this. You have 5 options of shields, and that's it. No one said I can't use spells, but that's okay, because I'm not going to ask that.
Okay.
So yeah, do I need a wand just to cast innate spells as well, or is that just for actual casters? Because all of my racial spells are non-offensive. Well, they're not.
Well,
not, not,
if you want to cast them, you just cast them. You just can't hurt their shields with it.
Oh, okay, sure.
You can't hurt the real people, and
I would never
spells
do
that don't hurt effectively are the same, whether which one you use, whether a real one or just fake one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wonderful game.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright.
I've only just realized your shirt.
Really?
Dude, IRL me has the worst perception, dude. The lowest wisdom stat at this table. I don't notice things.
But yeah, so what weapons would you like to choose? You can just add that to your equipment as a D&D weapon. And then
I've been sitting here in distinct discomfort for the whole time because of that shirt.
So if I want to cast a spell, I use like my actual spells to hurt their shields, do I?
your actual spell.
So with the wands, you basically use your actual spells and spell slots to target the shields and deal damage.
You don't use spell slots, you use the charges in the ones.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah.
You said there's 18, and I'm guessing like a 4th level spell takes
But you
it.
can go.
Yeah, so
Force
basically
charges.
each one, you need to spend the number of charges as the level of the spell.
Yeah.
So if you want to upcast, that counts as the spell slot you would be using. So
Okay.
So if you want to cast Fireball at 7th level, you use 7 charges.
yeah,
Well, I think I'm gonna need a wand, so I'm taking a wand.
yep.
Um,
So you can actually add those in D&D Beyond, I think, because I've made the items.
Oh, okay. What are they
So-
called?
I think they're just called full caster wand and half caster wand.
Okay, I'll give it a look.
So we need. So in order to cast spells, we need a wand.
Yeah.
So you can. So basically, we're making loadouts right now, and you can choose any 2 items to be in your loadout, whether that be shields,
I have overcomplicated this too far.
wands, or weapons. So make your
So I've only
loadout.
got
And
two.
we've
So if you take a wand and a weapon, you don't get a shield.
Yeah.
You just die.
Oh wait, I thought the shields you were referring to were extra
Oh no,
shields.
so you have your...
That's like. So think of that as a
two
projected
different
bubble.
shields. You have your force field shield, and then you can also have a held shield as one of the 2 things.
Oh, right, I see.
So, yeah, okay, cool. So we've decided that innate spellcasting or like non-damaging racial spellcasting doesn't need a wand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In which case, I've decided I'll just take a shield and then a rapier.
Yeah.
So does that modify anything at all?
Yeah, your shield gives you the +2 AC as usual. And then your rapier, you functionally use it as a normal rapier with your modifiers, but it only damages people's shields.
Okay, well, okay, cool. So my armor class is then 17.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Oh no, because I've got 2 weapon thingies.
I think I'm gonna take a shield.
Okay.
Wand and a shield.
Do you have to be proficient with these?
Yes, whatever you're picking, you have to be proficient.
Yeah, I am.
And so, like, if you can only use a wand if you're a spellcaster and stuff like that.
I'll take a wand.
Found it. Okay, full caster wand. Got it.
Cool. So just clarifying, yeah, 45 and 17.
Yep.
That's 3. I'm not proficient with
Got a
shields.
wand in
so I'll
one hand
take
and my barrel of doom in the other.
I might have to do a wand and wait. What's the weapons?
Literally any
Literally any
Anything?
weapon.
weapon you're proficient with.
Oh well, axe.
Anti-matter rifle.
Oh.
Some little pokey thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to go with axe. And if that's the case with the spells, I'll probably have to pick wand as well.
And then you can do this if you want.
Can I? When we go in there, I assume all the equipment that we're not using will just be left outside
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh.
Can I try to just palm one of my deck of illusion cards at random?
It's you're not banned from using things you already have.
Okay.
As you're
You just can't
you're
win
not
with them. It's
permitted
the
to bring
shield.
your weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and but
So they don't
Because-
count my magical items as weapons?
Because there's an emphasis on putting on a show,
Mm-hmm.
you are allowed to use things you already have to do that.
Cool. Alright, well then I'll just
As
put
long
that in
as,
my box.
even if you, as long as it's just not harming.
Yep, sure. Good.
Yeah, so I think it's basically like we've designed this specialist equipment for the fight,
Yeah.
but you can bring whatever like bag of tricks you want
Got it.
to put on a show.
Got it. Cool.
So do we pick the full or the half caster wand?
For you,
you
you
half.
half caster.
Okay.
How many was this full caster? 16 or 18?
16.
I'm ready to go.
I can tell.
Okay.
While everyone decides what they're putting on their loadout, Olivia just said she just realized Lapis's card just says level 8 water genasi with no class in it.
Huh.
She's just level 8 water genasi.
Yeah.
fair
No
enough.
class.
Okay, yeah, so I will now determine who's pitted against who.
Oh, is it just us 5 against each other, or are there
Well,
other?
there's got to be
um,
one
there-
more.
Isn't it a free for all 8 of us in it?
It's a battle royale where we drop in boys.
That would require an entire one shot to dedicate to that, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's-
so would 4 1v1s.
I don't know. I feel like for some reason that'd be faster.
I mean,
No, it's actually 7 1v1s if you have, like, semis and finals.
oh yeah,
Well, I don't think we're going that far.
yeah. I know I said tournaments, but it's not supposed to be a tournament. I even wrote it as just a series of tryouts,
Duels.
basically. So,
yeah, this is just
So
the
there's
elimination
one,
heat.
one random among us.
yeah.
Emergency meeting.
R/Place has entered the chat.
Okay.
Just Amo guy everywhere.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm rolling a d6.
Okay.
So
A decent-
1 pitted against 2.
Okay, you two against each
Yeah.
other. Nice.
Then I'll make it a d4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Should I get a map set up?
That might be good actually. 2
Mm-hmm.
against 4, so that would be one of the NPCs.
Okay. Cool.
And that
Oh,
just leaves
so that
3.
means myself and Bird Boy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Esteban.
Esteban versus what did he name himself? Trauma.
Trauma and spine.
Did you need big map small?
Small map. Yeah.
Just roll it out the way.
Trauma at his phone.
Yeah.
Right.
thought it was
do we?
nameless one.
Do you want to run anything else, or do you want to just then turn to a break and set up the map?
Yeah, we could just.
Okay,
up,
we
up,
can
up,
go
to,
to
up to
a
you.
break.
Up to you. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Actually.
Okay, we will go to a break and we will be back when we're all set up. See you then. Boop.
Hello and welcome back. We are ready to fight.
Are you ready to rumble?
Except when you're still in, like, picking your weapons and stuff, this guy comes up. This goes, everybody, I'm assuming you've gotten your pair-ups. I'm just going to explain the rules for one final time before...
As he's saying that, do I notice my competition in this room? Because I know it's not any of these guys.
Yeah, you don't know their stage name, but,
What does the person look like, if you have a description?
the person is a tiefling who, they're wielding a wand and, let's say scimitar.
Okay.
And, yeah, their whole vibe seems like they're themed around fire magic.
Okay. Any sort of symbolism? Like, is there like a holy symbol indicating like something like that, or is there any sort of vibe? And this is hard to judge. Like, maybe it's an Arcana roll or something. Is there any sort of indication as to what sort of magic they delve in, other than just fire magic?
Make what?
Just trying to size up my opponent.
First, you see a necklace. It looks like a holy symbol.
Okay.
If you want to figure out which god they worship, make a religion check.
Aye, Captain. Religion. That'll be 10.
Cool. Now I need to remember the name of my own god, but I think it was Shanev, the god
The
of...
fire god? I'm joking.
No, there's no fire god. No, it was Volkia, the god of the forge.
Okay.
Goddess of the forge.
Force cleric.
Yeah.
Male, female, this tiefling. Okay. Sorry, continue.
But yeah, she's the god of craftsmanship, but she's kind of themed after Hephaestus, so she's sort of seen as a god of fire.
Capacious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry for the sidetrack. There was someone explaining rules.
Yeah, so
I'm sure it's not important.
you've picked your weapons and your tools. These are the only things you're allowed to use to harm your opponent, as they will not actually harm your opponent. They will only affect their shields. You can only cast spells that you know through the wand, which I'm sure you'll soon find out anyway. And other than that, have a great time and put on a good show.
Wonderful. Let's get started.
Okay.
Well,
And yeah, so
break a leg.
you
Not
two
literally.
are guided through little tunnels to opposite ends of the stage, and the gate opens up, and you're first introduced as your titles, and brought to walk in at the same time. And you see it's a big octagonal area with a few just random pillars and walls. Some of them with like trees growing out of the side of them and stuff, just to be obstacles or things to hide behind. And yeah, do you want a mini or like a dice or something?
A dice.
Do you want to just check for some?
As like
How do you want to
you're
represent
going to
yourself?
be.
I'm mushroom.
Wait, that's a terrible idea. I might need that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanna,
D12 are usually a safe bet.
D12s.
that was a D12.
Oh, well, good. I chose the right one. I wasn't really looking at the dice I was using.
Wait, don't you have a great axe?
Alright, that's rolled 2 once, so I'm going to touch it.
you have a great axe?
Sorry?
Do you have a great axe?
Yes. Oh no, no,
Great
no,
axe.
no.
Warhammer.
Warhammer, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Warhammer.
Which one are you using?
What weapon did you select for your
How big a
loadout?
crowd we got?
I chose an axe.
Kind of sparse since there's
But
a lot
like,
of people.
I have a great
But the
axe,
people
but
that are there seems
not
to
if
be
it matters.
like very interested in the sport, and they're here to like look for up and coming people that might get.
Oh,
into
so they're like talent scouts.
Kind of. Well, there's talent scouts, and there's just people that are interested in seeing the roots of big players that might go into competitive sports.
Okay.
wait, which ones should I use? Am I breaking the rules by?
You can get a shield. She's asking if she can get a shield harming great axe. Is that okay?
You can't use both though.
Oh wait, sorry. You've got a wand, right? Yeah. So you can't wield a great axe anyway.
You have a wand, and yeah,
So I have to wield a regular one, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
What do you mean?
the regular.
what's she playing?
She's a ranger,
Yeah, I just.
but she's
introduced
got
myself.
proficiency with great axes because she's a dwarf.
Forgot about it, yeah.
Yeah. So how can I get around this one?
Wait,
I could
so
just. I could.
What do you mean? Like,
She was asking what weapon she's wielding into combat.
Or you
She's
can
got
put
a
it
wand.
away and then get the other
you're
thing
allowed
out.
to.
Stow and unstow.
Oh, okay,
So
good,
you
good,
get
good,
two
good.
weapons. If one of them is two-handed, that just means you can't use both at the same time.
That's fine then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just have a great axe and a wand.
Yeah.
In which case you probably want your D12 back.
I think
I've got a D12 anyway,
Okay, cool.
so it's
I
fine.
think the rules on stowing was like you can.
You can do it as part of the action. Normally you can draw
Yeah.
a weapon as part of the attack.
Yeah.
No one uses those rules because they're annoying.
But
Cool.
yeah, basically you have two weapons.
Inside you there are two wolves.
Yeah. So whenever you would like to roll initiative, and if you want
One of them is
to
gay.
make
The other is gay.
any performance out of that, you can. Or yeah, up to you.
You're a squawking. Put on a good show.
I don't intend for this to end up any other way.
So do they enter from the opposing sides once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so.
How do you introduce yourself?
Oh. Am I just
You want to?
walking in?
Yeah.
So there's like imagine the little like tunnels that open up like portholes.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
so
you've-
we're walking around.
Like you walked out
The
into
great-
light.
Yeah.
onto
Oh,
the
wait.
octagon.
Yeah, opposing ends, I assume.
So just by like I'm walking in and I'm yeah. Hold on a sec. I've already forgotten things. Let me see. I am the Northern Tide. I will sail. Not really, because I don't want to hurt really that many people. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm walking out, and I'm just kind of like that, you know.
Yeah. A few people notice and they cheer. And are you doing anything? Or
I've just got my wand, shield on my back, got my barrel,
nice.
ready to go. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to throw this very high. Turnout's not quite what I had hoped. Oh well.
My character's perfectly fine with the idea that we're not hurting them. Like, if it was, then we'd be like, oh, yeah, anyway.
Okay.
So reassured in that it's reasonable.
But yeah. If that's all, then roll initiative.
I thought you were about to roll that, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh no!
I'd still roll lower than you. That's an 11.
Initiatives +2, 16.
16. Yeah, you are going first.
Okay.
What would you like to do? This is pretty much just regular combat.
Regular combat?
Yeah,
Okay.
other than your different AC and health. And spells use charges instead of slots.
Okay.
And with every turn, you have the option to use a bonus action to like make a performance check. You describe what you're doing with that, and then that will increase the chance of
Audience is cheering for you,
Yeah.
something.
A performance thing.
Yeah, performance.
So like performing to the crowd
Yeah,
to be
pretty
like,
much.
I'm so like, look at me.
Yeah,
like
pretty
that.
much. Just just make yourself larger than life and make a show out of what you're doing, and then maybe if there's enough people cheering from you, because every 2 turns I roll something, and then it will go to either one of you. There's no there's no ambiguity. It will be one of you, and you will get some sort of favor.
Okay.
He's hot-headed. He's made of soot.
Well,
It's the
because my character does want to make a show of it. Look, I'm so bad with spells, so if I make a mistake, I'm sorry. So I do have Summon Beast.
Okay.
I do want to summon Beast.
Wait, is that the one that summons like?
It's like a CR2 creature.
Okay, so I was thinking.
Or like 8 CR Quav.
So I
I think it's
wanna-
summon beasts, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like the 3rd level spell.
So my character is thinking, I want to.
Are you casting a 3rd level spell?
This is 2nd level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, which one am I thinking of?
Summon greater demon as well.
Summon greater demon.
So
Someone
yeah,
has noticed.
I want to cast Summon Beast.
Yeah, that's not a demon.
Is there any like limits to what
That's a
I can
devil.
summon?
What does it say? Doesn't it
That's
say
a devil.
He's a-
Archdevil.
It says here I can call forth a bestial spirit.
Bestial spirit? That's it. I'm thinking
I
of.
painted your name just
Yeah.
yesterday.
Nice.
I should have bought it.
So okay, I have to. Yeah.
I'm thinking of conjure animals. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
because
say,
I was thinking that.
If you filled the
Yeah,
stadium with
I
what
don't think
6
that's
great
what I
elks,
read. Yeah, that's not what I read.
it'd be terrifying.
Start slamming into the walls.
Yes.
What do you think? A giant crab.
Oh, if I did that, my character would never fight. I'd just run away
From
this
your own
crap.
creation.
No. Can I summon a an owlbear?
Okay. You summon an owlbear. Where would you like it to be? I think it's
Next to me, I want to be best friends with my
Yeah.
newly created owlbear.
Okay.
And I want to be like, oh, like magic show, circus tricks with my owlbear.
Okay.
And then, yeah, of course, this is a fight. So
It's a Tasha spell.
we'll
that we
just
can
be
find
like,
out.
I'll
I think I've
create
heard of it.
this
I was just getting
owlbear
confused with the
and
other
be
one.
like,
so-
okay, like, and start trying to do like tricks with it and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that
then-
could be like your performance check.
Yeah.
So
And the action was to summon it.
yeah. So like yeah, it's your companion in battle, then it starts jumping around you and stuff.
Yes. And we're best friends, and like all those animal lovers out there will be like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll a performance check.
Unless some people think owlbears are ugly, but I don't know. I'm so scared. Ooh, okay. Performance. Oh no, I'm in trouble. 11.
Well, you see some people clapping at the performance. Some people wearing headbands of animal ears are very interested in this, but it in the total audience it doesn't have too much of an effect. It doesn't do anything bad either.
Yeah. We must have tripped over each other a few
Yeah.
times. It's fine.
Like it jumps over you, accidentally claws at your hair.
We're trying to make
Would you
it.
like to move at all?
Yeah. Okay. We'll probably move forward.
Yep. How much?
What's your character speed?
I think 20.
25. Yeah.
So each square is 5 feet.
So we'll move. Okay, each square is 5 feet. Okay. Math brain. Okay. So 1, 10, 15, 20. I'll move 20 feet forward, kind of around the middle.
Yep. Along with the elbow, or?
Yeah, the owlbear follows me.
Yep. Okay, and yeah, that's your turn.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Right, what are you doing?
I'd like to take my wand of pyrotechnics and sort of put it under like the ropes, just like strap it against the barrel. And I'd like to get the rope and I'd like to start spinning it around.
Okay.
And I'd like to call out to the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, what I bring before you today is my latest and greatest of creations. This, to date, I believe, is the largest firework I have ever conceived. And I trust that it
Some people
will
look a bit nervous.
live up to everyone's expectations. And I'd like to hold an action to throw it in the air,
Okay.
because I want to throw it and then thunderwave immediately afterwards to launch it into the sky. So yeah, I'm just holding that.
Won't that also make it explode immediately?
No, hopefully not. It might.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm looking forward
I'll
to it.
say it won't for the sake of theatre. I don't know chemistry well enough.
Well, it depends on.
It doesn't matter.
Look, it's ultimately up to you.
Yeah, you're the DM.
If it explodes in my face, that's equally as valid as it flying into the sky and exploding where I want it to.
You can just hear not from the crowds because Lyra's strangely missing. They're cowering somewhere, but projected in a strange manner. Most flammable trick! Most flammable trick!
This seems to get some people a bit more nervous. But, yeah, so was that speech like your performance?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do you
yeah,
want me to
just
roll
roll
for that? That is a 6 in the dice up to a 8.
So, yeah, the crowd is mostly scared about what's about to happen. Since it hasn't happened yet, they're not quite sure what's going on.
Neovara has entered the chat.
Yeah, would you like to move at all?
I've moved in a little bit.
Okay.
Like, I'm just walking nonchalantly into the arena, just...
Yeah.
just soot spinning off it each way. Sort of gunpowder, we don't know.
Yeah, Mike,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What was the trigger for the held action?
My chemical.
the held action.
Yeah.
So once it's up in the air, I'm guessing that's when you'll let go of Thunderwave.
Or,
Yeah, I suppose so. But the thing, like...
You need to be able to get... What do you need to get off then? I'm confused.
I want to, like,
No, you're
make it
holding
so
the
that I let
throw.
go and then immediately thunderwave
Yeah, so
it as soon
you're
as I
holding
let
the
go.
throw until just before your turn.
Mananic turn, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Is that okay? It is kind of a bit dodgy.
Yeah, it is. But,
I assume the trigger then is just when just before I take my next turn, I
yeah,
will
I'll allow
launch.
it if you don't get disturbed
It's
until
concentration.
your
Easy.
next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
It's thematic.
Yeah. Okay, what would you like to do? It's your second turn.
Oh no. I don't really want to attack anymore. I just want to like play around with the owlbear because it was just like
I just gave you guys a sandbox to do stuff on.
and now I can do whatever
These things
I
are
want.
like
So I
above
have to
head.
think about it.
They're pretty,
Yeah.
Okay, so you've just thrusted this barrel up. Not barrel.
He's spinning it.
I'm spinning it.
You're-
I've got the rope in one hand, I've got it in the other hand, I'm just...
Are you waiting to throw it up in the air?
Yeah,
You've
I'm
got
winding
no
up.
intention to fight at all. You're just like
Not yet.
I
I'm here to...
to
What was the
crowd.
word? What was the command? I've forgotten exactly.
Oh,
Show for the masses. Put on a show for the masses.
Put on a
How
show
long
for the
does that
masses.
last?
8 hours.
Until I didn't...
8
because
hours.
I suggested
It lasts 8
8 hours or until Flash is satisfied that he has met the requirements.
Exactly. So I said... Chance
a really
to
good
entertain the
character concept.
masses and
Yeah.
hand them a match. And
That's
he
a really good
interpreted-
character concept. Just someone who's under the face of suggestion, but they're never satisfied with the suggestion.
Oh, it's only 8 hours at the end of the day. so
Mass suggestion.
Yeah, so
That's for multiple people, not just...
Yeah, well, he was the other ones who killed themselves. He's not happy about how dead he would be.
yeah,
Because
my-
what if I survive, though? I have to do this properly.
Just a guy trying to die.
yeah. So yeah, see now my character, because my character went in to fight, but now my character senses that you're just having a great time trying to put on a show for the masses. So now I'm gonna feel bad fighting. So my character is now proceeds to just look at this owlbear and be like, "You just want to put on a show." Just so. Now about this arena, see. I have to think about this.
No, go ahead, attack me. Just
What
fine.
did you take then? A shield and a wand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. What have I got? Okay, so
It's okay, the owlbear isn't real. That means if he eats flesh, it won't be real.
it won't be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, if Bathymus dies in the game, you die in...
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well,
No pressure.
If I did that with the yeah. Okay.
That's right, we've got the shields, you'll be fine.
You will be fine.
fine.
Well, my character doesn't think that.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right. Okay. My character now is just charging in at this point. Okay. With the axe.
Alright.
Do it.
I feel bad
No, go for it.
because
You're here to get points.
You're so excited to like throw a barrel and explode it. Okay. Do I roll attack rolls?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Okay. I forgot how to do this. Okay.
So you have an axe in your equipment.
Yes.
Yeah, just use that.
Great axe. Yeah. Okay. So I have to roll for hitting it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I almost want to miss. I did. I'm telling you, I did. Okay, 6.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah. So.
Hey, you're a ranger, don't you get a second attack at level 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! No! I don't want to miss though.
Yeah, so
You can choose not to use a second attack if you
first
want.
you run up, you swing a bit too early on this trip.
Look, I'm just going to turn it into a comedy act
12 up
now.
to it.
So my owlbear and I are just like, let's go in for it, and then
And then your owlbear like picks you up and flings you back onto the
because my character did want to miss. Let's be real. Okay, do I roll first?
timing with a battle axe.
Yeah, but I don't want to like disappoint my audience, so
Yeah, you gotta put on a show.
yeah, I know. All right,
Gotta entertain the mass.
nat 1.
Does she prematurely hit the barrel? As it's swinging around, she's just like...
Please.
Gosh.
I want a comedy act now.
I don't think that's a comedy act. I think that's a tragedy
I
act.
know.
To explode.
Well, it's okay. My character can take a lot. So. You're really thinking about this now.
You kill your elk. You
Okay, the owlbear is not charging with me. Let's be real.
It's the album.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you just swing and then completely miss, and the weight of the battle axe just makes you fall onto the ground.
Prone.
Yes, you are now prone, but I don't think you use much movement anyways. You can probably stand up.
What am I?
The prone basically means you're on the ground and you use some of your movement to get back up.
You fall on your ass.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like comedy to me.
Yeah.
Do I make? Or
You stay there.
I think that's you can make a performance check out of that.
Can I?
Yeah.
I see that as a win. Please let me give me a high score. I've got pathetic ones twice in a row. Oh, I thought that was a nat 1. Okay. Performance. I forgot my performance sucks. 6.
Try this with the T10.
Yeah, they are laughing at you, but not exactly with you.
Yeah. That's depressing. I wanted to make a laugh story out of that. Jeez.
They can't really tell you're trying to make them laugh. They just think you're
They
bad.
actually think I'm terrible. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
How does the owlbear work? Do you get to choose like what it does on your turn?
I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Because I have terrible memory. Okay, so the creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes a turn immediately
I'm your
after
companion.
yours.
After your turn.
Yeah. So can I say what I do for the owlbear now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my owlbear sees me fall on my ass and comes up to help. Well, not I can't lift up because I'm stuck on the ground.
Well, you didn't move much, so you have to use half your movement to get back up. So
Okay.
I think you can still do how much? Because you only move like 2 squares.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have enough movement to.
Can I get up?
Yeah.
Can I get up from my absolute
Yeah.
cobbling heap? Okay, so my owlbear helps me up
Yeah.
because I'm stuck on the ground. Yeah, my owlbear affectionately helps me up, hopefully endearing to the crowd that we are great pals and hopefully pull the heartstrings of some people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you only get 1 performance check per turn.
I know, but we're trying.
Yes, you are trying. Does it actually use any of its actions?
What are its actions? Jesus. Oh, jeez. I don't know anything.
It's like since you
Because it's
could
a
have-
land animal, so the
Since you could
beast.
have gotten up by yourself, I'm not gonna make it use a help action to get you up. It still
Yeah.
picked you up, but like
Yeah, it's like
thematically,
it's
it
all
hasn't
part
used
of the
an action.
story, the build up of I fell on my ass and
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, the beast has an advantage on attack roll against a creature. So can the owlbear attack for me?
Yeah.
Like I said that, but okay.
It can attack for itself on your behalf.
Yes, that. Like,
and
it's
it
like,
does roll
you
with advantage
try.
because of pack tactics on. Because
Oh,
you're
it has
next
pack tactics.
Yeah, yeah,
land animal. It's the
Because
same
it's
as
a
my
land
rats.
animal. Okay.
This is the spell that I use for my rats.
yeah. Okay. So can I do an attack roll for
Yeah.
the owlbear? Oh no, I'm gonna
At advantage.
With
2 dice.
advantage.
2 dice.
Oh, 2 dice. Is it advantage?
Yeah. Pack tactics.
Jesus.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Oh, it's pathetic. Okay, 11 is my highest.
Well, what's the modifier? For
What if I'm trying to, yeah, because what the hell? Possibly, I can't read. No. +5? No, that's hit points.
What's his spell attack modifier? So if you go to your spells,
Yeah. Oh, 1. Spell attack +4.
Plus
Never mind.
4. So you rolled an 11.
Yeah. Plus.
I have an AC of 15 to hit.
You barely hit yet.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry.
I assume you just...
so your damage is a d8 plus 6.
Okay. Remind me.
Yep.
Okay. 12.
12 damage.
Damn.
Are you keeping track of health, or do we... I can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we should all keep track of Arena. Keep Arena.
12. Good.
Con
I
saving
have something
throw
for like
question
2 in my
mark
phone.
for the damage because you said he'd have to
Yeah,
technically
if I
hold
get interrupted.
concentration on it.
Concentration.
Yeah. Concentration.
That's a 7 plus 1, 8.
No, I can try.
Oh, that's.
Wait, hang on.
That
I think I can
fails. 10 is minimum
Hang on.
Oh
concentration.
right, it's not just.
Oh no, I have proficiency in con saves as an artificer. So that's an 11.
Okay, that
Oh.
fails. So the massive paw of the owlbear threatens to throw you off balance, but you manage to keep the momentum up of you spinning the fireworks.
I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy.
I'm sorry, my fellow brewing enthusiast, but I have a show to put on.
That is fine. I say from my. I've just been destroyed.
And I want to let go of it, throwing it up, and immediately thunderwave it,
Yeah.
which pushes any unsecured object 10 feet, but I'm hoping it goes further because it's already heading in that direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say it goes another. Make a strength check to see how far. You can make it athletics if you want.
If it makes a difference. It does not. And that is a 12.
Athletics is underused. Athletics is underused unless you're climbing and stuff.
So the regular is 10 feet from the thunderwave.
Yes.
I'll say it goes another 5 feet.
Another 5 feet, so it goes 15 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. So I throw it 5 feet into the...
Yeah, that's the height of a person.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So 15 feet up.
Yeah.
Me.
Nice.
I mean, how heavy would it be? It's like a.
It's 10 kilos.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a hammer toss thing.
Yeah, that's, I think, 15 feet's fine then.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, did you like set it to go off at its height? Or?
Oh no, I need to firebolt it.
So it's gonna be another turn until that.
So wasn't that a held action and now it's his turn?
Yeah, it was my turn and I
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave to try and get it extra high.
Oh, I thought that was
So
a
there
held
was
action.
there was already a boom, boom. And you hear this.
Yeah, it was boom.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
been a, you know that thud of like for fireworks when you hear them launch.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
classic.
right. See, I was under the impression that thunder waving it was your held action, and then on your turn you were going to firebolt it.
No, throwing
No,
was
throwing it is the held action. Thunderwave is the held action, and on my turn. Then I need to firebolt it later.
the classic 3-turn payoff.
Hey, it's gonna be a good show. Trust.
I don't think it would stay up in the air for that long.
Oh, that's depressing.
There were rules for this, which I have not memorized, but it,
Well, things in free fall go.
Saying?
yeah.
You mean it's gonna just come flying down on top of me? And I'm just
Okay.
gonna have this.
Yeah, you're all going to be covered in gunpowder as he's holding a firebolt spell.
You honestly might obliterate me in one turn.
Oh, yeah, I might obliterate both of us.
That would be
Your
good.
shields will be intact.
Just make a judgment call, whatever you want.
What's cool? What's cool?
Welcome to DMing, where your players come up with bullshit scenarios and you're like, yes, I thought of this.
Look, I'm committed to putting on a show, so I'm detonating this thing wherever it ends up.
Yeah, we'll see you on your next turn.
Yeah, that's a good.
Right now it is suspended in the air.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Suspended.
Lofting upwards.
Can I? Oh no.
Hovering ominously.
Actually, question:
Yeah.
where are we in relation to the arena? Are we like,
I legged it.
are we like in the chain, like watching from behind?
No, so now you'd just be on seats sort of like above.
In the stands.
Yeah, in the stands, just watching. They're sort of in a pit. Or
Can we cast spells into the arena?
no.
No.
Well,
Okay.
we can try.
Can I?
The bomb has come up and is now level with the audience.
Can I try? Can I depending on where I am in the arena, can I just sidle around to the back edge so I'm directly behind Flash on the in the seats, and just cast levitate on the barrel?
Directly behind. So, are you trying to make it look like you're not the one doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully cast the levitate, but make this be a stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealth. That would be a.
Can I assist?
Huh?
Can I assist at all?
How would you assist?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Short of I can give a bardic inspiration.
You could silvery barb it.
I could silvery barb.
You could silvery barb someone and.
I don't think that'll help. All I can do is disadvantage it.
No, you could just on to someone else and just give me advantage me.
I could do it on the throw, but no, I don't think I can.
I've already thrown
Nah,
it.
nah.
Slaya's just hiding.
Well, regardless,
under
it's
a seat
a-
watching.
15 on the stealth.
Okay.
Ow. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say that succeeds.
Everyone's watching this show.
People near you are looking at whatever you're doing, but they're not too interested.
Yeah, they're more interested in the show.
Yeah.
Barrel goes boom, boom.
I'm glad we're being very entertaining.
Yeah, no, I just cast levitate on the barrel and it just hovers there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then I start backing up. I just back up into the rafters.
So, as part of your turn, do you want to do anything as a performance check, or do you want to use your bonus action for anything else? Or,
I want to do a performance check.
Yeah? What would you like to do?
Not half of what they just did. Watch.
Yeah, it was like the whole thing. Everything I'm doing is in service of the performance.
Yeah, just roll the performance check.
That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, that, people, they were still nervous, but now just seeing the whole spectacle of you throwing it this far up in the air, and assisted by it starting to float, they're quite in awe of whatever's going to happen next, even though it might explode in their faces. And,
Okay.
yep. And
All you can hear is from different points of the stage bouncing around. Flammable, 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 flammable. Minor illusion, project my voice.
in topic of that, because it's the end of the first 2 rounds, the audience has a chance to just make some kind of check of your choice that you're basically cheering on the person of your choice, and that can influence their chances of getting something, if you'd like. As an individual, because there's so many people, it doesn't have much of an effect. But like, depending on your success, people might catch on to what you're doing and just get excited about that fighter you are excited about.
Can I just... So I've cast Levitate, and then I've backed up.
Yeah.
And can I just, from like somewhere in the back in the rafters, just go, well, would you look at that floating barrel over there? Wonder what's going to happen. And you start building up hype.
Yeah.
Should let it drop.
Huh?
Just let it drop.
Oh, don't worry, I intend
It
to.
descends slowly to the
What
ground.
would
If that's
happen
the
if it
case.
starts falling?
So, what sort of check would that be?
I'd say you're trying to make people focus their attention on that, so that's persuasion.
Okay. That's good, actually. If my character sheet would load. Persuasion, 19.
Yeah, you do something, definitely. So, to be clear, it would be cheering on Flash.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else want to do something?
Can I do something the same?
Yeah.
The echoing squawky voice, which is like a strange mashup of yours and yours, echoing around, now turns into flammable stage, flammable trick. Flammable stage, flammable trick, flammable stage, flammable trick. It's going to cost you weight in gold. Similar thing. Squawking
Is
around.
that a cheer for Flash or a dissuading for Flash, therefore cheering
It's
for...
a considerable amount of anxiety and anticipation for the explosion that they know is going to happen.
Oh my goodness.
What does that do? Do I have to roll? You don't know.
Isn't the fun?
I guess intimidation.
Oh god, that's my best thing. I got a 21.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that succeeds.
So we just counteracted each other?
Well,
No, I think it's.
I'm doing it in favor of the bomb.
yeah, they are.
I've been hiding under the seats the
They
whole
are
time.
getting scared again, but it's in a way that they.
It's like when you know a jump scare.
It's like, you ever seen a car
Yeah.
crash happen in slow motion, but you're in the car?
Like, it's because they know whatever's gonna happen is just really big, and yeah. So
Free of
charge,
it's the magic.
No, Esteban's happy to watch how this plays out without influencing anything.
So, wow. Even with
This is just powder toy.
oh wait, that's a
Yeah.
nice.
Every year 4 just playing on powder toy.
So, you get a d6. And it's basically Bardic Inspiration. You can use it as an attack roll or a saving throw. Or you can sacrifice it to gain extra 5 HP, but because you're still at your max, it doesn't really...
I'm not at my max, I lost 12.
Alright, yeah, you can get extra 5 HP if you sacrifice it and don't use it for anything else. Yeah, so that brings it back to your turn.
Okay.
Looks up at Barrel.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
than it looks,
okay.
wondrous crack.
Man, please just take him out on this turn so that the barrel just falls.
No, the barrel won't fall.
The barrel's...
No, I know, but like
The barrel's going to sit
he'll
up
be
there.
knocked out, so it's just like it'll either be levitating there for a while or
No, I
or
will cancel that as well.
it'll
If he gets knocked down, I'm just gonna start like making the barrel just like talk.
Okay. How high is the barrel from me? I
It's
forgot.
15 feet up.
I actually rose it up a bit more. I rose it up more.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I cast levitate on it. I moved it up even further,
Oh my god.
How much?
like another 10 feet.
So it's 25 feet.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. So yeah. As that was happening.
I'm not paying attention to you. I've got my wand.
I know.
There's like fire just sort of swirling around. I'm just looking at the barrel.
As my character is like I'm just watching it just float up in the air. It's just like, Jesus Christ. So is it straight up on top of me?
Yep.
Or
Pretty much.
Directly above us.
Above the two of you
directly
guys.
above
You're pretty
us?
much at the same spot, so it's basically above your boat.
Right up like, there. Like
Yeah, barrel.
crazy. Oh,
Yeah, a barrel of fireworks
Jesus Christ.
floating above you.
Okay.
It's not even fireworks, it's gunpowder.
It's just a bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have a fully charged wand of pyrotechnics, which does produce firework effects strapped to it.
Nice.
And I assume that if it's destroyed, all 7 go off at once.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think.
Not sure how you run it destroying magical items, but
Bang.
yeah,
For the
usually.
sake of what this kind of one shot is, it would do that.
Can I throw my axe?
At one.
At the bomb.
At the bomb. The bomb.
We're not calling it a firework anymore.
It's just a bomb.
This is
It
reminding
was a bomb.
me
I
of,
put
like,
the wand of pyrotechnics in it to like have plausible deniability.
This is kind of reminding me of like, I don't know, Super Smash Bros. Brawl where like a bomb just consumes the whole stadium and everybody.
Everybody keep an eye out for falling
So you're throwing your axe at the bomb?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking
That
about
would be
it.
an
Oh,
improvised throwing weapon.
this is a fly. This is a challenge.
Yeah.
Strength. Go.
Go,
I think
kill.
my character is seeing increasing the sense of danger from this barreling in the air.
There is now an axe in it to act as shrapnel.
Look, it's for the it's not for the comedy. Well, we've tried that. It failed. So we might as well try like something clever.
You have 5 options.
Are you throwing it with the intent to blow it up?
That is acceptable.
That would be cool.
Just to note,
Look, if Thunderwave didn't blow it up, I don't think an axe will.
because this axe is effectively just a pole.
It's just gonna
weighted
throw
to
it
feel heavier at the end, and it has like basically a light illusion of an axe blade that only harms the shield.
Okay.
Because this barrel is a physical item, it's not gonna stick to it.
Oh, I was hoping to be all like, yeah, I'm so cool.
If you
I
use
can
your
throw an
real-
axe.
Not like a javelin, just
Oh.
stick it in there.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Like, then it'd be cool. Then I'd be like,
You're making a frag grenade!
yeah, we're turning it into even
In the
more.
size of a barrel.
It's just a.
It's a 10-kilo barrel of
Yeah.
gunpowder
This is so.
covered in highly flammable
This is the
alcohol.
quality content you come to Dice Revolution for.
Yes.
Ball bearings.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot about the ball bearing.
Yeah, I've got 7. No, I'm
Put on a bullet show.
Actually, no. I want to put on a show for the crowd. I don't want to murder them.
You're making me wish that I got the longbow instead, and I'd be like desperately like shooting at it to just be like, help me.
I mean, you could just like cast a spell at it or something.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I could just spell it, but I don't really have any useful spells, do I?
You said you had no fire spells?
I know.
What kind of pyrotechnics expert are you?
I know.
We're all pyrotechnics experts here.
I do. I normally have stuff, but no.
This is the complete opposite direction of Corin, who was all fire.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to do fire, but
Rangers don't get much.
yeah, we
faster.
don't. That's why I couldn't do that. So I wanted a fire resistance ring, but that was too rare apparently. So
Should have picked a bow.
no.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Sarah?
Time. Let me think. So,
I want to
Just like
Give me my barrel back.
so can I?
Oh, I intend to.
Good.
As soon as you
There's
cast
still a
Fireball, I'm going to pop
Okay.
this.
There's still a rope dangling on it.
I think it would explode
you
before.
could just like
No,
Well,
as your spell goes up, I'm going to let go.
Or
and then
levitate.
realize
Let's go
this
as fast
boss
as
isn't
our
real and it won't
Levitate
do what
drops
you were
slowly.
expecting it to do. And then in frustration just hit
No,
that.
that's if the concentration is. If
Yeah,
you
we'll
just
do
let
that.
go of the spell, it just drops normally.
That
Yeah, it's the same
sounds.
thing. That's what concentration
logical.
is. Unless you can move it down a bit, but I'm pretty sure levitate's the whole thing is like you float softly.
But that will make me look like worse in front of the crowd who already thinks I'm a joke because I like fell on my ass.
Maybe they know you guys are fighting each other.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm putting on a show.
Yeah, you're putting on a show though.
Everyone's up for it.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna get all the everything. So I'm just going to try. I'll try and throw the axe at it.
Okay.
And be like, I'm trying to be cool, and then it fails miserably. Yes. Anything I need to do for that?
Strength?
Strength.
It's
not going to
difficult, but
matter.
You're not proficient with throwing a
Just
battle
just add your strength.
axe. Yeah.
Just do strength.
Yeah.
This is gonna. Okay, 5.
Yeah, it flies up, goes about halfway, and starts coming straight back at your face.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So does that mean I can get mad?
I thought you just were mad already.
I'm still mad. Yeah.
Okay.
What
I'm
kind
even
of
more
mad?
mad.
Like angry or insane?
Well, if I was a barbarian, I'd go into rage by now, but I'm not
Yeah.
a barbarian, so can I
I did not imagine this sport going this way, by the way.
No, did you?
I spent 10 minutes standing outside making a fucking homemade bomb. What else did you expect to happen?
Combining the gunpowder and the what I presume is like 70 proof vodka just made this putty.
Yeah.
Like it's just explosive compound.
And then he's
Inside a barrel.
And then he's regranulated it.
So
faster burns.
you take your axe throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I, if what Stuart's saying correct and it descends slowly, then can I, to time it with his firebolt, now let go of levitate and just let it hover to the ground?
Your fireball would be next turn.
Yes.
Right, but so it will start dropping now, right, to meet him?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not expecting his fireball. Like, you don't know what he's doing.
Okay. Isn't he like getting ready to, like, hasn't he been preparing to cast a spell?
It's
At it?
not, no, it's
Is it
not preparing.
prepared?
No, it's
It's,
just
it's not preparing, but like I flavored it. It's like getting ready.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Well, in which case, I'll cancel levitate. Yeah, I'll cancel levitate now.
Alright.
Okay.
How quickly does it come down?
20 feet per round.
Oh, okay, so that'll be 5 feet away from us. Cool.
This will happen at the end of her turn, so
Can I? Okay.
it'll be moving down towards you as it goes bang.
do you want to do anything else? You still have a bonus action and another attack.
Yeah. Can I? Is the axe on the ground now?
Just go pick it up again. Comes up and picks up the axe.
It's like the only thing I have at this point.
You also have your owlbear.
I do, and I've got to do that. Okay.
Throw the owlbear.
Maybe I should actually use my spell.
Hardcore onto the back of the owlbear and jump up.
Oh yes. I was going to climb on the owlbear.
The owlbear will give you like a 10-foot boost on its hind legs.
Yeah, exactly.
If the owlbear jumps and
The
then you jump,
owlbear is going to help me get my axe. So
Okay.
we'll do that, and then I'm going to attack with my axe on the owlbear. So I'm going to catch my axe
Yeah.
and be like,
Okay.
and go and basically be like,
And then like
yeah,
down. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like by pretending the owlbear is like a horse. I don't know,
Yep.
like that.
Yeah, just making a proper attack roll.
Make an actual thing. Okay.
Off we go.
I swear I'm gonna use a different dice because that one gave me like 5 bad rolls in a row. Okay, we're better now.
Also, is that the master sword?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Try forcing it up in here.
Yeah. So this one
check
will
it out.
be
What are
a 17.
That's crazy, dude.
That's
pretty
so
easy.
soon.
Okay. So I actually, so it's a D12.
She hit you with a 17. I think, unless you got a shield, I don't think you.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't have it equipped.
No.
I have it on my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go swinging the
Oh, right.
Because I have my wand in one hand and my barrel in the other, so I haven't gotten the shield out yet.
That makes sense.
fucking bomb.
All right.
I'm
So-
hired to protect the diplomats. Get me my bomb.
So it's
17 would still barely hit with the shield anyway. 'Cause-
Yeah. Doesn't
so
matter.
it's a D12 and 1. Oh.
How much damage are we taking?
11.
11.
Okay.
I live.
Nice.
There's the owlbear too.
Yeah, I'd say like the jumping off the elbow thing could be your performance check if you want to roll that too.
Oh yeah, another one.
So you jump off the owlbear and like
Like she throws her axe. I think you jump
I
off the
threw it
owlbear and
up,
catch
caught
it.
it on the owlbear,
and then just slam dunk
went
onto
in,
me.
and then jumped, and then got you. Yeah. Okay. Performance check, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dismal.
Or just not
4.
allowed to hold.
Yeah, I got a 15 and then it rolled to a 5. I'm disappointed.
Unfortunately, the owlbear was blocking the view to most of the audience to that whole thing.
Oh my god.
What a pretty owlbear it is.
I know.
Okay, yeah, so at the end of your turn, you drop the fireworks.
Oh yeah, drop levitate. Starts
Now it's falling towards both of you.
And it's 5 feet away.
at least.
Yes.
I'd like to cast Firebolt
Yes.
bolt on it at point blank range.
Cool. Yeah, there's... I don't think you need to roll for that. It's a giant barrel.
Cool.
Yeah.
How much damage would the alcohol do when it ignites? Like fire damage? Because I've got stats of how much damage the
Isn't it
gunpowder
also
does.
filled with gunpowder?
Well, yeah, I have stats for the gunpowder barrel. I don't know how much extra damage the alcohol will do.
Wait, in point blank range, does that mean my alcohol's going to get caught in this as well?
Undoubtedly.
Your alcohol?
Yep.
You have
carrying
alcohol? All right.
I mean, how strong is your alcohol?
It's a dwarf.
It's acidic. It's pretty much
It's
like...
poison.
It's not okay for your
Okay,
lungs.
It's what you use to kill rats.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yeah, how much damage does the gunpowder do?
The gunpowder barrel does 7d6 fire damage.
I'm sorry? Oh my god, we're going to die.
Like, the alcohol's just soaked into the gunpowder. I don't
Yeah.
know if it would separately do extra damage.
If anything, I think it would nullify damage because it's not mixed very well. Unless you...
Well, you didn't make me do a roll with my alchemist supplies. I probably could have done the right job, but
Bang, 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 bang.
I'm an expert at making things explode.
Boom,
That's what I do.
boom.
I mean, do you want it to do more damage?
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't. Look at her face.
I think
I mean, this damage isn't to your shields, it's straight up to
Yes.
I got the health pool of the sorcerer and I'm going to use all of it.
Okay.
I paid for the speedometer. I'm going to use the whole
the
you're
speedometer.
going to kill us.
Oh,
Jesus.
it's fine.
I have no healing, by the way. I'm not that sort of bard.
I don't have any healing either.
I have healing.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
If you're allowed to use it.
Probably should.
Well, how much additional damage do you deem that the alcohol does?
2 lots of alcohol.
The alcohol in the barrel and the alcohol on
Yes.
I mean, the alcohol in the barrel would hurt both of us. I imagine your alcohol would just explode you a bit more.
Yeah,
Unless
it will
you
damage
want
you
it to-
more than me. I mean, me more
I
than
feel
you.
like the alcohol would just be on fire
Bit more fire
Stick
damage
to
next
people.
round.
I'll
yeah.
just be more fire.
Bleed damage.
Should have got
Bleed
that
builds
fire
fire.
resistance.
I would like to
and you
bleed
just
build
have a
and sort of
Molotov
remains
cocktail
really cool.
stuck to you.
But I'll
Yeah.
have to have bleed builds.
So I'm gonna be freaking
I
fried.
don't know the sort of bleeding. How does it bleed work? I've got on this.
I mean, it
There's a
would most
curse that you
likely
can
be a
inflict on someone
broken
that does half the
Molotov.
damage that you inflict this round next round.
Yeah, and I think the first damage is just 76.
76?
Yeah.
Alright.
Minor fireball.
Yep.
I assume that the other barrel of gunpowder in my pack also explodes.
Jesus, don't say you got to say. Do you know? What the fuck?
Alright, so that's
You know that
14d6.
Do you know that joke in The Dictator where he's like he's going across this thing and he's like, "You've got too much weight."
So how
You've got
many
to
hit
drop
points does
something.
your character have?
You've got to drop
Alright.
something, and he's like, "Oh, I can throw out the brick." He's like, "Why are you carrying a brick in your left pocket?" It's like to balance out the brick in my right pocket.
Oh my god, these are high rolls.
So I don't think the second part of your one shot will be necessary.
Well, not for them. We'll
It's
be
a good
fine.
thing it's a two-shot.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
You have more time to roll up a new character.
well, all the 2-shot, those two could just not come back.
Don't worry, with the two gunpowder barrels, they are two-shotting each
I
other.
see how it is.
Hey, no, I thought you were in front of me.
Alright. Alright, so we both get to make a dexterity save
Oh, what have you done?
to avoid half of the 41 damage.
I've had 1 nat 20. I have had bad.
I fail.
Yes!
This is very homebrewy, but could you make 4 of that d6 thunder damage to flavor that it's also exploding in your faces and...
Oh, sure, I can do another 46, sure.
Not add 46.
It's a
I mean,
bang.
Wait.
So it's 14d6. Just...
It's not just an explosion, it's a detonation. I don't intend for this to end any other way.
It's also an explosion.
Oh, yes.
So I'm imagining just some of that pushes you away and that's thunder damage. So
Oh, so you're just saying reflavor some of the damage.
I mean, the bomb's blowing up here, and the one in my backpack's blowing up here, so I wouldn't move.
One of my backpack is blowing up here.
conservation of momentum.
Fucking hell.
Well, no, it's not even conservation of momentum. It's just every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
So how much damage are we getting?
Make a dex
You
save.
make a dex save.
Most
I
flower
don't
bullets
want
going to cost you.
Oh, you guys, no. I've been having terrible rolls.
Alright, that's enough.
Plus 5.
So 20 damage.
Yeah, you take 20 damage, I take 41. I'm down.
What was your HP?
But is this actual
33.
Oh,
damage?
mine's
Yes, this is
24.
actual.
Actual damage.
It's not to
Okay.
your shield.
Yeah, this is not to your shields, this is to your character health.
What have you done? Oh my
Wait, does that mean they're not out until the shield's
Hey, how far away is...
Oh, can the elbow?
Someone
So can the
push.
elbow also make a dex save?
The
Oh, yeah, you
Albert?
should make a dex save for the
Can the
owlbear.
elbow make a dex save?
You should also make a con save to keep the owlbear out.
That's true as well. You also have to do that.
This is gonna make me sad though if the Albert.
It's not going to die permanently.
It's a
You can-
spirit.
it's a-
It's fine.
It's a spirit, it's not real.
But I've grown quite attached to this one.
It's existed for 12 seconds.
back.
You used it as a glorified stool.
No, we were best friends at the start. We had tricks.
We had tricks. You rolled like a 4. It wasn't even
We were
interesting.
best friends. Do I,
Quite literally walk all over.
This is the peak fight. Compared to this, mine's just going to be shitting on a tiefling.
Yeah, mine's
okay,
gonna be running
okay.
away from
Do I make a dex save?
You wait.
Is this what's happening?
I'm not just cowering
Or
the
is it a
stands for
con
this.
save?
First, I think it's first a dex save.
Dex save for the
Yeah, dex
owlbear.
save for the owlbear.
Nat 20.
How much health does it have?
Not enough. Just
Not enough.
Even with the success
More
rolls,
than 20 health.
What?
Does it have more than 20 health?
Probably not. Jesus Christ. I hit. Ooh, 30. For each spell level above second. No, it's 30.
30.
It
3
says
0?
30 land above. Land and water only.
That's
I think
speed.
that's the speed.
No, 30 is, yeah. Yeah, it is 30. It is
Oh,
30.
yeah, it is 30. Yeah. It's
Well, to be fair, in the speed section there are also land and water restrictions.
yeah.
Okay, your owlbear.
Make a
Now make a
con save.
concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh no! Imagine if it just Thanos snaps its way out of existence.
Now make a constitution
You
saving throw.
didn't love it enough, so it died.
Look, I've been traumatized by crabs and now this happens. Jesus.
I'm very sorry for what this has become.
My dwarf
must
has
have gone
been
crab
absolutely
rave.
distraught this time. Oh no.
Yeah, it's failed.
How much is it?
I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so.
It's a 7.
I don't know what her character's name is.
Your owlbear expertly dodges out of the way.
Dodges out of his
Vanishes from existence.
And this disappears.
Do you have another spell slot you can bring me back next time?
My character is distraught.
Drink. Drink like mad.
Freaking crab.
No, because the alcohol blew up.
Oh right, your bottle of alcohol.
So how much do they take from the
I'm
alcohol?
rolling it as it will do delayed damage next round. But, yeah,
My
you're just
dwarf is just,
carrying-
I've lost my alcohol, I've lost my owlbear,
You're
my
carrying
life.
a leaking Molotov cocktail.
Jesus.
And remember, kids, this is why you don't turn to alcoholism.
Yes. You don't.
This has
is
been a
what
PSA.
Everyone gets burned in the end.
Oh.
Well, whose turn is it?
I don't know.
So
But it's
you're
not Hamish's.
Yeah, I'm incinerated and just collapsed.
Oh wait, that's the end of the fight then, right?
Yeah, I killed myself.
Their shield's still up.
Yeah, my shield's up, that's true.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but I assume some sort of official would be like, "Hey
yeah,
yo."
they from the microphones you yell
8 fireworks.
for you to stop. Yeah, while fireworks are continuously going on. and there's people trying to dodge the fireworks moving around, and they get you into a stretcher and pull you back.
And I'm just crying on the ground.
Yeah, with
Oh shit! I had one of these.
Would it help?
Oh, well.
That was shield health though, right?
No. Oh, it was
I can add it to.
yeah, it's shield
a
health.
check.
That wouldn't have.
It could
That would-
also
That's not enough to make the save.
yeah. Also, just
It's.
take 7 fire damage.
It leaves me
Are you down?
1 short.
7 fire damage.
Would have made the save if I'd gotten a 3.
Basically, wherever you are carrying the bottle, that area is on fire.
Yeah.
And yeah, as the other, some
I
other
just start
people
clapping
get a
in the
black
crowd.
Yeah.
They put the fire out on you.
Yeah.
Um,
Can
Like,
I
echoes it
just
from under the
stand up,
stage, not with their hands, just like
bruised,
clapping.
and, like,
Crystal
Flash,
damaged,
compelled
and
to
be like,
entertain.
Yeah. Because I survived.
What incredible special effects. I want to know how they did that.
Flammable firework technician. Oh dear, oh dear.
Can I just say, does that mean I win? Just fall over.
I think he knocked himself out, so I think he gets the points for taking one person out of the combat. Follow me, Gordon. Follow me.
Well, I survived, and I'm just like. I don't know why.
Next battle.
Yeah, as you're both taken out of the
How
stadium,
does the audience react?
there's an announcement that due to unforeseen circumstances, this battle will be ruled as a draw. Please be assured this is very unexpected and this is not a regular occurring of Crystal Clash. We are a safe and entertaining sport. We will be taking a 10-minute break to reset the stadium before our next match.
Hey, should I make some death saves?
No, they'll have people to heal you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have called that a vicious mockery if you want.
It was supposed
Just
to
for the
be.
fun of it, I think you'll have, before they get to you, you'll have time for 1 death save.
That's 12.
Okay.
Well, in that case, it will be a vicious mockery. Make a wisdom save.
You can't. You're incapacitated.
Oh, yeah.
No, they can still make saves.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can do
you
it.
still make saves normally. It's only things like
That's a
dex.
nat 20.
There you go.
the highest the Hamish has ever rolled.
Even in death.
Only in death I roll well.
So maybe your next character needs to be like one of those like lineages, the undead one.
Maybe.
Okay. So this fight has taken a while, so I think we might end that here today.
Okay, tease the next fights for next time we do this.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone else at the table.
Just as a teaser trailer, for the next fight, across the stage, like as you're both walking out of
Is it
the boys,
our fight or their fight?
It's their fight, isn't it?
yeah, it would be your fight. You see the tiefling who now the tips of their horns are now on fire, and they are looking at you very determined, and we will end there.
I will just give her a wave.
You can hear the squawk of beautiful darkness, flammable fool.
All right, wonderful. Well, we have to get a board or video game recommendation from Sarah.
No. Look, I want to go with what we said right at the start.
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe.
Connect 4.
Yeah.
Connect 4. No, let's do it. Let's recommend Lego Star Wars for
Yes.
the win.
Let's go.
Yeah, great game. Everybody play it.
Good. All right, Olivia can add that to the list. She's still watching, I think.
Oliv,
so.
you better.
Add Lego Star Wars to the list of recommendations. Well, thank you for joining us for another week for the one shot. Thank you to Rain for the DMing of the first part of this one shot. And we will see you probably next week. Goodbye.
Bye.